though, because here we go.
And we are live. Welcome everybody to the spoiler discussion for Spider-Man Homecoming. And here is Spider-Man in person, in the flesh, right here to spoil it about my own awesome movie. And I want to introduce you to my fans right here. Hello, my fellow webheads and fans. How you guys doing?
Good.
Don't talk down to me.
Fan-freaking-tastic here.
Yeah,
It's been a week since I've seen the movie, and I still feel this
I
is
may end up
better
being a
than
villain,
usual.
Anthony. Secret identity is exposed.
Spoil my secret identity. Introduce yourself, guys.
I'll cut that in the bag.
All right, what's up, guys? Me, John Avenger, once again, and this is it, man. We waited all summer for this. We're doing our podcast spoiler-filled, so there will be a lot of spoilers in this podcast, hopefully, and we're going to just nerd out. I've waited 10 years for this. I can't wait, man. I got my Spidey shirt on, finally.
Yep.
Posters right behind me. Welcome back,
Welcome back,
Spidey. Welcome back to Marvel, where you belong.
Battle of the Gods.
Nope. Wait. No Sony bullshit. No spin-offs. No nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, be a Sony spin-offs.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, back to the real, untouched program.
Who's else introducing yourself?
Untouched program. I went with me to come out ever since more about the last one. Sorry, that's on the way. I review movie, comic, video games, and action comics. Let's see, man. But did that thing the Spider's got not assume it's good. Well, let's get this party started.
Well, I'm the idiot wearing a Batman hat, so I guess we're even.
Well,
Yeah, I am Tom. I've been waiting 10 long years for this movie, and it's thankfully fucking delivered. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, dude.
Years. 10 freaking years.
The movie.
Yeah.
For me, 3 years.
Well, your movies suck. Your amazing films.
Yeah. And I'm glad that this Holland is.
This is better than the Stop and Shop Beauty and the Beast remake.
that's true.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
I have to
Yeah,
admit.
I saw that and remake that. I was like, wow, like everybody else was. The fact that movie is more than this movie is sad. That's just sad because this is not a remake of anything. It's its own
I
thing.
did see that in theaters. And you know what? It was an interesting remake. Was it necessary? No. Because the anime was classic. You know what?
Are we still in the Disney? Are we still in the Disney people or no?
What?
Are we still doing introductions or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
Josh or Parker can go next.
Okay.
Okay, hey, I'm here. Gonna kind of not talk too much right away. Gonna wait until the moment comes. I guess probably sounds weird, but yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, it's me, Josh, aka Future Filmmaker, and for Zero here again, and my second most anticipated movie of the year, it delivered. This feels good to have a reboot to Spider-Man that doesn't feel unnecessary or stealing the tone of another film or studio interfered or setting up Sinister Six bull crap.
Which we're getting to that, but it's baby steps.
Yep.
10 years. One trilogy of the other series of films, but this is a return to freaking form. This is how you do it. You save this character, Marvel, from a fate worse than death.
Yeah. After Amazing Spider-Man 2, yeah. It was no turning back. They had to go forward.
Internet, guys, don't keep going. Live's over. Live video's over. Guys, the live video's over.
What are you talking
No, it's
about?
not. It's still on.
No, it's
Marvel
It's not over.
Marvel last time when Anthony left?
He'll come back. Matthew, he'll come back.
He'll come back. We'll just keep going. I don't want to stop this. I don't want to do this next week. So yeah. Thanks to Civil War, we got Spidey back. This movie right here. We got him for only 10 minutes, and they fixed him. They couldn't do it in 2 hours in 2 movies, and yet in 10 minutes he was fixed. I was like, yep. They made him younger, which made him more relatable, and he quips more than Garfield did, and his costume looks great.
Indeed.
Yes, his costume, the high-tech suit looks impressive.
Especially the suit at the very end, where he shows them the suit at the very, very end.
Oh,
Yeah,
that iron suit, that's great.
Awesome.
This is also the funniest, the funniest out of them all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I laughed a lot in the film.
Many times guy which I've been doing bad in the games. Like, hey, I'm dark green energy. I'm emo. No,
there was none of that. They took that. That was completely. The film had serious moments. It never got dark. Like, oh my god, this.
I'll do mine introduction, guys. I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, Nuke.
Look at me. I'm an asshole, man. I'm an asshole to everybody.
Hi guys, it's your boy Nuke Rido. Just saying what's up. Can't wait to talk about this. I anticipated a lot. I just can't wait to talk about it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, all superhero movies. It was so good. I had no problems with it, no slowing down. I just enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Also, side note, I lost weight. That's what this show's so baggy on me. Yay!
Nice.
I lost weight. See, it's because I think to myself, if Homecoming does good, I will lose weight, and it did good. So I lose weight.
Well, we have all summer because there's no more superhero films until November. We have a while until the next one, Thor Ragnarok. I know Josh. I know he's dreading that one, but I'm looking forward to it.
Listen, I'm looking forward to Ragnarok because of the Planet Hulk storyline.
Yep.
Yes, and I hated the second one. At least they have a Thor sequel that's gonna be better. I
hated all the Thor movies.
What? Thor was good.
You hated both of them? What about the first one? It didn't have Hulk in it. It was just.
I'm not a big fan of.
Some people thought it was boring. I know. I get it. If you don't like Norse mythology, you're gonna be lost and kind of not interested. But I was. With Thor, it was a character I barely knew in the comics, and then they made a good movie with a good actor playing him. And now he's in his third. Looking forward to it still.
I keep
There's no way it's going to be Spider-Man 3.
I keep confused with him and his brother.
Okay.
What, Liam?
Loki?
Yeah, because I'm not sure, which one. I once saw somebody look just like him. I was like, is Thor dating Miley Cyrus? I was like, oh, wait, no, that's his brother.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, I'm excited for it, but I need some time to process that movie.
I don't see what the process, man. There's no way it's going to be Spider-Man 3. There's no way.
Planet Hulk one of my favorite storylines because it shows Hulk actually in the story in Planet Hulk actually he doesn't run away. In Planet Hulk he gets shipped out. That's
because the Illuminati they tricked them into going to space in Civil War, which they come into space.
So that's
good Illuminati. Good job.
Let's get back to talk about my movie, guys.
Yeah,
Thor. We'll talk about that in 4 months. But anyway,
they don't make me go
this was not just a film, guys. This was an event.
Yep. After a okay trilogy, which Spider-Man 3, which I said whatever in the better, a horrible 2 hour movie. We waited for 10 years for some movie, and this movie, like the Spider-Man anime series did, got the character justice. But I'm gonna give you the reference because this show, in my opinion, is how you do Spider-Man, and this movie did this.
And he had those things on his arms. The gliding thing, that was awesome.
The webpage. Yeah, the webpage was amazing.
And it's like, what's your name? Can I call you Karen? Oh, that seems fine. Okay, Karen.
I love that book. Karen. I thought you said Kevin. I'm like, yeah, Karen. Like the robot, the computer in SpongeBob.
Yeah. I love when you got 50. It's like, what happened to my reps? These are taser reps. No, just pick whatever reps you want.
Awesome. That guy is like, and then it's like boom. I'm like, that's awesome. The scene.
I like what they did with
See,
Iron Man.
something different.
Let's talk
Disney.
about Iron Man.
Something different.
Let's talk about Iron Man first. I love how they didn't overuse Iron Man. They used Iron Man just right.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
People said this was going to be Iron Man 4. Really? This is Spidey's film.
Yeah,
Iron Man is basically a coach.
I
think this movie wouldn't be as good without Iron Man. I'm just saying, I think Iron Man pushed it over the top more.
Personally, I'm just happy that Iron Man did dominate that movie. That just scared me. The trailer reminded me of the movie.
Because people thought it was going to be his movie and not Spidey's, but it was not that. This wasn't Alien
Spidey movie.
Yeah, you know how I loved how in Gwyneth Paltrow's the ending. Marvel is like, listen, you put on a suit, you go out there, you're a new Avenger. And he's like, no thanks. He's like, was this a test? Like, yup. And you thought it's a test. And then it turns out you see Gwyneth Paltrow walk in, and she's like, oh, is he coming? And it wasn't a test. It was actually, it was a real thing.
Well, I think it's because Tony
has a great spark with Tom Holland. Him and Tom Holland were fantastic on screen.
Yeah.
I just you bought it.
An interview with the guy, you know what's the guy's name? The guy who played Peter's best friend, the big guy. He was actually in an interview, and he told Jimmy Fallon that
awesome.
Yeah, he said that he was really good friends with Peter. He's actually good friends with Tom Holland. So he calls him on FaceTime, and Tom Holland's like, "What are you doing, Tom Holland?" He's like, "I'm just on the set on Infinity War." And then they was like, spoilers. And they're like, nah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. The opening scene of this movie just blew me away.
Yeah.
After the Vulture talks to those guys about
what are you wearing? This is my suit.
From the Avengers,
Yeah. What are you wearing? This is my suit. No, you didn't see your new suit? Oh, what is...
Yeah, it's funny with the webcam.
The opening scene when you see Spidey for the first time is footage from Civil War, where he has his phone. It's like, I'm about to fight Captain America. I love that. That was just like in Deadpool. I was like, he's looking at the camera, and he's like, look, guys, I'm going to do something. Oh, my God, Ant-Man just got big. Oh, my, I got to get out of here. That's like,
that was funny.
That's what I want to do. From his
I love the training walls, the training. He's like, he's treating me like I'm a little kid.
You're a kid.
You're a kid that can stop a bus with his bare hands.
Oh, I get that. It's kind of living to Titan franchise. And let me do all experiment stuff.
Marble, I love Marble when he gets the fat guy's like, what are you doing in the computer lab? He's like, porn.
I'm watching porn.
I love that.
Yeah.
They got it. They nailed the humor. Like, they nailed the sense of humor. Like, we're not going to be dark and edgy. We're going to be funny.
Speaking of Spidey, let's talk about Vulture. Okay, Vulture in actual comics himself was really poor.
Fantastic.
Actually, a lot more interesting. You mean Vulture?
A Batman
villain. This movie.
He's amazing. Like, Vulture, it's a man character.
I was like, wow. Every time he appeared, people gasped. They were like, oh. I haven't heard that since I saw Avengers 1 with Loki, because I'm like, villains usually, they're like, Zemo, no one cared.
I didn't care about Zemo at all.
In Suicide Squad, no one cared.
Yep.
Lex Luthor Jr., no one cared. In X-Men Apocalypse, sorry, Sean, nobody cared about Apocalypse. He was just too loud. With Vulture, he was never loud. Ultron, his voice, I really did. But I think Vulture did more because they gave him more screen time, and he pretty much is like everywhere. Like, you don't see him coming.
Actually set him up early in the movie was him and his group are trying to after the first Avengers.
And there's a lot of Easter eggs from Avengers, which I love.
Yeah.
Like
Atari ship and that purple orb and
he's like, what the fuck, government? You just screw me out of my money.
Yep.
So why he's doing what he's doing is just he's just trying to get enough money just to support his family.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
I love the way they did this character.
Yeah,
this
I love how they made
us.
She's actually pretty nice. They actually tried to make her look a little bit older with the clothes she wore. And she was pretty hot.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah, Mr. Tomei had that made.
I was like,
the most
Perfect.
gorgeous Bond I've seen ever. But anyway, yeah. With Vulture, Raimi wanted Vulture in the third movie originally,
Well,
but the
yeah,
studio said he wouldn't draw attention. Really, studios?
Where's Sony?
This is
Listen,
that we
guys.
got in this
Everybody's
movie.
kicking their ass right now.
Going to use the Vulture. It was going to be John Malkovich, and then in Amazing Films, I think they were going to use someone else. I think Ben Kingsley.
No,
No.
Michael
Ben Kingsley and Spider-Man 4. I think that was
It was going to be him or
You guys,
Malkovich.
listen.
And then we got him here, and I'm like, not marketable, really?
What, Sony, you're idiots.
What were they?
Yeah, quick
thinking?
thing, guys. I'm just gonna say this quickly.
Part three, and then we got Vulture here, and it's only one villain because Shocker's a henchman. He's not a main villain. He's just a side
And put
villain.
away the Tinker.
Okay, guys, quick spin. We can all agree
That's the
that.
guy, or what? That's the only thing I don't remember.
The Tinker.
I remember Shocker, but the Tinkerer. I was it that fat guy that he was like touching his phone or whatever. That's him.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And my
Wait,
why are you
John.
touching my stuff? Yeah.
Yo, John, guys. We can all agree that even though we don't like Sony, we have to thank Sony a little bit, because if it wasn't for Sony, they wouldn't have gave the
They had
rights
to
to
give
Marvel.
up. They had to throw in the towel. They had to.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like
Happy
Sony, we
Vulture
still
and
have to
Amazing
thank them.
Spider-Man
Though. We
3.
still have to kind of thank them a little bit. A little bit, we have to thank them for giving the film part of the film rights to Marvel. We have to thank them a little bit. We have to.
Yeah, but it's Marvel that saved the day, man.
They done to Spidey.
I know Marvel saved
Yeah,
the day, but
and-
we still have to thank them a little bit.
Flew. Sony was desperate.
Every Sony system they gave us, every video game system, but that's about it. Like
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm on PS4 right
That's
now.
about
Okay.
it.
PS4.
Yep. Speaking of Sony,
Woo!
The Tinkler.
well,
Who's the Tinkler?
I misspelled it.
Tinkerer. It's like this. Wait, hold on.
Hang on.
Where did Josh go?
I have no idea.
Tinkerer. Right?
The Invisible Man.
See,
But
guys,
yeah,
Friday the 13th.
Nice.
The video game.
Yeah. Tinker.
like,
My bad. I
Sony
misspelled
had
it.
to do this because I'm sorry. They knew that Amazing Spider-Man 2 didn't break. It barely broke even.
For
got a
finance standpoint,
negative reaction.
but for quality
And
and
fans
Christian,
disappointed,
failed.
and then like they weren't expecting a third movie. Like as soon as they said, "Oh, Garfield's going to be replaced," I'm like, "Thank God, that is the best decision they made first." They recasted Spidey. They made him younger.
When they canned the
And
Amazing, I was fucking. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, yeah. The ending of that movie already killed any momentum a third movie was going to have anyway.
It did.
Teasing it in the trailer. His fight with Rhino, and it's done.
I
His
read
fight
partially
with Shocker
Amazing 3 was
made
supposed
more sense.
You guys think
Where-
Amazing 3 was apparently supposed to be?
Who?
What?
No, like the plot.
I don't know. I don't care at this point.
Oh,
Basically, what I read was Peter was supposed to apparently discover a way to resurrect both Gwen and her father.
what?
Yeah,
That would have been
he would've
stupid.
gone-
That is the dumbest fucking thing. Fuck that film.
Yeah,
If it was true or not,
Yes.
fuck it up its ass. I don't give a fuck. Fuck.
Destroy that
fuck.
movie. I would go to the
that
theaters
tunnel?
and protest.
I guess
Oh, God.
You can't play God, Sony. You can't do that. Spidey can't.
Guys,
Oh, dude, I know what they're gonna do. They're
Can
gonna
we-
do Clone Saga.
All I want.
I'm glad that we got this.
plot would have gone down faster than alcohol down someone's throat.
Yep.
Shut-
Josh.
All right. I think
Yeah, Josh is trying to say
I'm ready now.
All right.
something.
Now.
Josh went back. That's so stupid.
This movie is fucking amazing. I
It
have
is.
10
This should've
years. This is what you should have gave me back in 2012, Sony.
Yes.
Thank you. Not Batman
You-
Begins, the web slinger.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But the parents never
But,
mentioned here. Uncle Ben, they mentioned him once, not 15 times.
I
They
love
said,
the
"Oh,
origin.
After what Aunt May went through, I don't want to go through that again." There we go.
There's no Uncle Ben. It's Spider-Man. Is more like is the man worthy of the suits. I like that. I thought Tom Holland,
Fantastic.
he was great.
Nailed
It
it.
was.
I love him as Peter Parker's Spider-Man. He was so
Relatable.
funny. He was charismatic, and he was relatable. He's not some douche to everybody,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Let's give him a hand. Yeah.
And I liked all the scenes with him and Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. People complain
Yeah.
that he was going to be the big part of the movie. No, he did. He was the mentor. I like that.
He had to do. Yeah. He was there to be a supporting player. That's it.
Yeah, and that's
That
it.
was his only role because
Yeah.
he's already been in enough MCU films. You know,
Yeah.
Iron Man has been in more MCU films than I think half of the cast.
Yeah.
And
I
he wanted to
only
pass it
did
on.
only 3 movies. Well, Empire did
And even when he
movies.
takes the suit away, make the character interesting
Yep.
with his, hoodie suit with the goggles. I still cared about him. It's
Same.
not like he lost everything. It's like he lost his suit.
I
but he
love the
didn't
scene when he was
his
crying. That's
dignity.
one of my favorite scenes. I think I talked about it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
broken.
It's emotional.
That
Makes me feel
Poor thing.
he's just a kid.
Yeah.
He's just a kid.
Yeah, it shows his humanity.
Yep.
And yeah, I thought Marissa Tomei as hot Aunt May, she was amazing in this
Yes.
movie. And people complain that she looked too young, but I was one of those people when I heard that it was going to be him. I was one of those people who's actually on board with it because it makes sense.
On board with
Because I
And
did read an interview from the scriptwriter from Captain America: Civil War, and he did say that he wanted to have a younger Aunt May than the previous 2 incarnations. And I actually,
Yeah, because in the other,
yeah,
yeah.
he looks more like the grandmother than an aunt. I'm like,
Which you might, oh,
she has a gray hair.
You might have heard the 2 movies. The first movie and Spider-Man Spencer Man was perfect. Like both had them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man were great. It's the problem with the story, Spider-Man 3 and plus Spider-Man was very easy whatsoever. And no parents support destroyed that kind of relationship. Thank you, Sony. Thanks. Then that is the more over me.
I mean, I still gotta say, I still think that Rosemary Harris is still my favorite now.
I mean, after whatchamacallit, the Vulture pretty much blew the Lizard and Electro and all these others out of the water.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't
Yeah.
need Harry in this movie.
Venom and Venom.
Movie.
for Spider-Man.
You didn't
And
need
Venom.
Venom in this movie. You didn't even need Uncle Ben in the movie. It worked on its own. It felt more like a prequel to the Raimi films
Oh,
to me. I know because
And that
like
Venom
much younger.
movie, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
comedy, and it's gonna have Bride of Venom. This is what I gotta say about the Venom movie.
Yeah, I second that.
I heard that. Fuck that
Tom
movie.
Hardy shouldn't be in everything. He was fine as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, but I don't want to see him as Venom. I just don't. I don't know.
I mean, he fits the part, but it's like the wrong movie.
It's the
the
wrong.
wrong
It's the wrong.
They're
trying to rush it.
Come on, you good actor. I think you put a good Venom. The problem
And Venom is not
selling
a comedy.
themselves.
He's not ha 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 funny. They're like, oh, they're trying to make it like
Dark and
Zombieland.
edgy.
Zombieland was not.
Sony has no idea what the fuck they're doing.
No, they do not.
Thank you.
Clearly don't. They clearly don't.
They're going friends to the ground or feel
Here it works because Spidey's supposed to be funny and quippy. Venom's not
Right,
doesn't
right,
quip
yeah.
the way he does.
Spider
He's the
does a
total
dark
opposite
story.
of-
Like Spider does the crazy outside. That's a dark story. He really does
Yeah.
the problem. Though it do execute it right. sorry,
Comedy.
you know.
He's not funny. Carnage in the comics has killed people.
Carnage is psychopath.
No.
Carnage is a killing bastard. He's not going to be like ha 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 ha. No, he's not comedic. I know
Yeah.
that just by the look of him.
Well,
he's not-
Awesome.
And by the way, guys, what do you guys thought of the monument scene? Since I am a DC resident,
I loved it.
myself.
I loved it.
I
It was
loved
just
it.
like the
Spider-Man
scene in
DC.
Wonder Woman where she's climbing up the tower
Yeah, it was awesome.
in the daytime, and I felt something. I was like, go save them, and I was like invested.
Same.
When they're about to fall from the elevator, I knew they weren't going to die, but the way they did it,
Since I live in Washington D.C. myself, I thought it was very cool to see Spider-Man saving people in D.C. I'm like, "Whoa, Spider-Man to D.C. What?"
Oh, you're talking about the monument
He
scene.
said that.
Okay, here's what's funny is, you remember the scene where Peter's hanging upside down and Karen, the suit's like, Peter, it'd be a good time to kiss her. You remember that scene?
Yeah, I
That's
was
funny.
laughing.
That was
Yeah.
That was
a reference to the 2002 movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a funny reference. And but the main
Took it off. It's homaging the 2002 film, which is
Oh,
great.
you
And
guys actually-
they're in an elevator. Sean, tell me that scene didn't remind you of Superman 2.
Yeah, it did.
Was in the elevator in France. Similar scene. I was like, yep. Two vibe.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm like,
funny.
that's a good thing. And
It's-
it's
I wouldn't be surprised because Spider-Man 2 did borrow from Superman 2, so I wouldn't have been surprised.
But
saying
what's
that
it
yeah,
called?
the
What's the
theatrical
version?
cut, not the Richard Donner cut of that, because
Yeah.
in that version it's a different scene. But here, it worked. It was like, wow, the kids, and it worked. It didn't feel like, oh, he needed Iron Man's help. He did it on his own,
Yep.
and had inner strength. I didn't get that with Garfield. It was like, oh, he just magically does
Oh, and another thing that this
everything,
movie
you know, off
started-
like out of nowhere. It doesn't.
Okay, here's the thing I like about this movie over the last two is, unlike in the last two movies where he just magically bought his wedding from Oscorp, they actually fucking show him making them.
Yeah, that's organically, not forced. Like, look.
Thank you! You
Say what you will.
I
No,
know
actually.
people would like to talk about
Oh.
this is the scene where Flash Thompson gets called Peter Parker a penis
Yeah,
Parker.
that was funny.
That was so
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's funny. But this
Beginning
part
and then
kind
at
of
in the party scene.
You say Parker, penis Parker, penis Parker.
Yeah, it's a cheap joke, but it made me laugh a lot. Like, because
Yeah,
I'm like,
too.
this Flash at least wasn't just trying to punch him in the face like in the first.
I would just find more personality. It's not like a good job. Look.
Yeah.
Say what you will do if I can do if I done original call and put no at the wait years from Spider-Man 1 2. I get
Okay, I will say this. Flash Thompson, okay. When I first saw the casting for Flash Thompson, I wasn't really pleased with it. And I wasn't really pleased when I first saw him in this movie, but I later on got used to him because if we would have got the same Flash Thompson
He looks like a good friend of mine, but just younger.
Yeah, he does.
and the person made Spider Comics movie, especially for
And even the scene like near the end, they made him a likable. Again, I'm like, cool. You made
Yeah, they did.
not a
There's a scene in this
Bully
movie
was
when on the
actually
Tuesday, like, and Black's like, yeah, and I got a date with Black Widow. I'm like, yeah, you wish.
You wish.
Sean, we all know you would be saying the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
No, he's like this. He's like this. He's like, that is a lie.
Yep,
That is-
that was funny.
Remember the little Asian kid when he's in the bathroom talking to Happy, and the little Asian kid is sitting there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
funny.
The toilet flushes, yeah.
I'll be back.
Like, no, he's not in there.
Parker,
You
you,
know,
good over
Tony's
there?
like he's waiting for you at the new
What?
yeah, the new Avengers.
You've
You
been
good over there,
headquarters.
Parker?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man. Yeah.
Speaking of, what's all I know about? What's all with the Prowler play by Don Glover? Like
Oh yeah.
Miles Morales first. Yeah.
I
Miles
know
Morales-
Josh is upset because they're going to introduce Miles Morales.
This is Miles Morales.
I'm up for change. At this point, change is good. Thing.
yeah. If you want to include my Morales, that's fine, all, but do it organically. Don't do it forced.
Yeah,
like
and cast somebody good, please. Somebody that
yeah,
can that we can
like,
buy.
I love the scene where getting the Prowler and using this deep voice saying,
Yeah. with the-
Oh
with
yeah,
the
that Darth
interrogation
Vader
word.
voice. No, yeah, but
that's what he was like. Don't you have a girl's voice? He's like, oh, I'm not a girl.
I'm a man.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that
the
and he said,
interrogation
I have a
mode.
nephew. I'm like, yep. In that scene, that's weird, but I'm like, yeah, because they're gonna bring a new character, and I'm like, if Peter needs backup, he has Miles, you know, at least
Okay,
in the sequel.
Well, the way you know at the time, it said 8 years later, which the timing didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
One.
He's time on.
1, 2, 3 to the floor. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Good trick.
Yeah,
Let me
before,
get some water.
before
What you know
Deadpool.
about that, Matthew? What you know about that?
What you know about Nelly? If you wanna go think about me, fuck your butt on the backseat.
Actually, speaking of
Okay.
the what's about
You are
Vulture
down, man.
Twist?
You're
The whole like Vulture being good at his father. I didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see one coming.
I thought he was.
Yeah, that was the
His father.
only
I was
time
like,
in any movie I was so
what?
shocked.
No,
Yeah, I was
not the
shocked
only
too.
time,
Holy
but
shit.
Me and
For
John
this
both in the
franchise?
theater. Both said this in the theater. We both said, "What a twist!
what a twist! Yeah,
What a twist!"
people were
Yeah,
laughing.
I didn't see it coming.
And I had like
holy
5 people.
shit.
The walls were sold. I was like 5 people on one side and like 2 people on the other side of the wall, and they were like laughing at me like, "He's funny."
See, people didn't care if they were,
at
if they
least
were
I'll
seeing
say this
things.
too about this movie. Tony Stark was not the front and center of this film. I felt like he.
I love
Yeah.
how
Coach,
Yeah,
he's
too.
Spidey's coach and like supporter. He's not like in the suit, which is fine because I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
Three-
Peter
I love
Parker
this
movie
scene.
had
already.
already.
He's like this. You're
Here,
not,
I'm- I can
you're not
accept
even here to tell me this. You sent a robot, and he just comes out of the suit like.
Yeah. Oh shit, you fucked
yeah,
up.
I was like, oh, things are gonna get real now.
here,
Yeah.
and then the suit kind of lowers down. Tony walks out, and he's like, "Holy shit!"
You talking shit, bro? You talking shit, bro?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
And-
just it was
and-
great.
and it actually showed Peter Parker, and it actually showed Spider-Man, that he messed up with all pretty,
I'm actually glad they show it that he's making mistakes. He's learning.
yeah, same here.
Yeah, he's not perfect. For Gary Stu, he is vulnerable and
That's
he
the thing what I love about
is
the character of
human.
Spider-Man so much, that he makes mistakes, that he is not perfect at his job.
and he
Yeah,
can't
he's
fix everything, which is fine. It makes him more relatable.
But I
Yeah,
love
right.
what Tony said when he showed
Ian,
up.
to me.
Hi, Spider-Man. Band class was it? The band practice was it?
Yeah, it's funny.
No.
Hey,
William
Pedro.
Vito, I'm just at band practice. He's like,
I love that.
Vito,
That
well,
was
I'm at band
That's
practice.
funny.
Happy said you quit band practice like 2
Hey,
weeks ago.
Pedro, I'm like, yeah.
Uh,
Saying the name wrong of a character funny, which that's
Yeah, and they made Happy at the funny too.
yeah.
John Favreau still got it Happy. He's awesome.
Yeah,
But,
we have to thank him first because he's the guy that did Iron Man.
that's true.
He directed Iron
directed
Man before
Man.
Disney bought Marvel. Deserves a hand because thanks to him, he said, yeah. Remember at the end when he has the ring, he said, I've been holding it since 2008. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
there we go.
That's a good reference.
referencing the first Iron Man, the year that it came out in cinema.
Yeah, but according to this movie's timeline, that means he's been holding the ring for 12 years.
Oh yeah, the whole 8-year later time gap.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, because this movie it takes
is
place
about
like 8
to
years
die,
after
but I
the
promise
Avengers. So
I will do a
does it
spoiler
take
talk
place
so
in
I can give you my
2020 or does
thoughts.
the Avenger take place in 2009?
Oops.
That confused me.
When you guys are
Josh
talking about
said
the whole
that he's gonna
timeline
be back
thing.
in a little bit, yeah.
The whole timeline thing I don't have an issue with because
Yeah, I'm fine with
it's just you just need to change it from 8 to like 6. Would it be 6
Yeah.
years then?
No.
Right? Yeah.
No,
Here's my ranking
like,
in case you
yeah.
guys
No,
like
five-
no, like
I
five.
I don't even fucking know, or it doesn't matter.
I don't care about the timeline.
I know I haven't really
Yeah,
talked
to me,
at all.
I'm gonna just
really?
keep going because Star Trek did a different timeline, and I was fine with the 2009 movie.
Same.
Me hating Abrams so much. I'm glad he didn't direct this
Okay, when
because he doesn't know
Star
what
Trek,
humor is.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I've
saying that
never,
the
never
timeline-
pretty much. I've never sat through a full Star Trek movie.
This guy,
well,
John
my
Watts,
friend, that is
directed this.
illogical.
He's
That
just
is
like the
illogical.
director of Deadpool. He got the character, he loved the source material, and he went for it. He didn't
Yep.
hold back, which is great.
Yep,
He
and that-
made
Sorry.
fantastic.
Yes,
He's like,
too with this movie.
he
really
got great
felt
shots
that-
in the movie, and he directed the cast very well.
And a great soundtrack. The soundtrack is perfect. It's like John Hughes
Yeah.
movie. In fact, motherfucker, this movie had to watch
Gino's
John Hughes.
score
It's
in
fun.
this movie is great.
Like
Michael
Breakfast
G.
Club. It
This
reminds-
is that Michael Giacchino's ever done. Like along with this, the
One car in this movie.
Incredibles and the Star Trek are my favorite scores of this.
Actually, speaking of
Yeah.
Burn, we have to go into the Scorpion, aka Matt Gargan. Oh yeah, that Scorpion.
Yeah, they showed his.
I want to see Scorpion in the sequel. Scorpion, yeah,
I do.
Scorpion's gonna be a great villain for the sequel.
Yep.
They got to give him his mask and the tail, that green tail, because I
Actually-
want to see it.
Looks like
Anything goes.
Scorpion from-
Scorpion, they're going
Okay,
to open
okay,
Scorpion.
get the costume for the Spider-Man costume, and that'll be perfect.
Well, I don't want a
May
cute
have
comic
the
book.
ultimate-
You know what I mean?
Because I'm like, They can't say, "Oh, that's gonna be too ridiculous." No, they did Vulture right. I think they can do any villain right. Mysterio, Craven the Hunter.
Oh, yeah,
Craven.
Craven the Hunter was the cool
Let
villain.
me
If
talk.
they want to do him here, I don't know. if
Yeah,
they're
he
gonna
was
push
actually
him.
Peter Parker's friend. He was actually Spider-Man's friend at first, teaching him stuff. And then he knew Craven. The Craven was like, "I'll teach you stuff." And then Craven wanted him to kill.
Yeah, they can do any villain within the right hands at this point because I'm like,
Yeah.
when Sony did it, they screwed like 4 villains up. Here, 1 and a side villain, which was fine, making Shocker the side villain. When he had that glowing arm, like, and he's like, "Damn!" I was like, "Yeah."
He's like,
Yeah,
that
"You're the
scene
new-"
was
he's
so
like,
awesome.
he's like, "You're the
When
new
he tried
Shocker."
to punch him, I'm like,
This Marvel's playing out
him
a
intimidating.
trilogy
Yeah.
for a third movie. Craven will be first for a third movie.
Personally, I think the better option is not to do Craven. I think you should say Craven for the finale and just change to 6. Wait.
Yeah.
No Sinister Six.
No,
No.
he didn't.
Or
No, we tried
whatchamacallit.
Sinister Six before, and look what happened. That got botched. That was botched before you even started.
Stupid screen.
But here,
screenshot-
I was
screenshot
like,
didn't work.
hey, if Marvel can do the Sinister Six movie like right after the sequel, because I'm like, they have the power at this point.
I say, I
Yes,
think
this Mark. Yes,
Six
I feel like
movie
they can do
at
the
all.
Sinister Six movies now, and
It'll be anything will be better than Suicide Squad. I guarantee it because they
Oh,
already have a
thank
great
God,
villain.
anything's better than that movie.
Him alone, he could carry the film on his own with the rest of them. Seriously, because Keaton just commands the screen.
Parker, just Transformers. I see.
I found him. I
Yeah,
found Scorpion.
the reason why I turned
Craven?
off my camera is I have to edit something of the review here quick. I realized there was an issue, but anyway, I know I haven't really been talking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
So just
It's fine.
hold on.
You express
Yeah,
yourself
see
a
it.
lot in your review,
Nerd out,
man.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
I found him.
just
The guy
letting it out,
open
man.
Scorpion.
That looks
All right,
awesome.
guys. This is just a side note quickly.
Yep.
I was just thinking about this later, in like a couple months or something. Oh, like a little Anthony needs to get a PS4, and I was gonna do like a live video of Friday the 13th.
I
All of us
will,
playing one
man.
game.
I will.
All of us in
I
one
will.
game playing together.
Except
give my
I don't own
last
Friday
piece
13th.
For work, I'll
And
get
with
a
Sinister Six,
PS4.
there's only 6 villains.
Yeah, give
There's
Friday
not
the 13th
15
because-
of them.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we can
agreed.
all get one lobby and all play together. Friday the 13th. One of us would be Jason, the other people would be
In the
somebody.
contest, who go and killed.
Do you have it, Tavia?
No, I don't.
Oh, and by the way, but I don't know if you
I don't
guys
have a
saw
PS4 now.
this guy, but War for the Planet of the Apes was amazing. Just say that out there.
How?
You saw it? You
I
saw it
heard
today?
it looks awesome.
Last night, or I saw it at the triple feature for Rise, Dawn, and War, and I saw
Ooh,
War,
that's
and
cool,
it was
Anthony.
amazing.
That's great.
How much was it for all 3 of them?
$22.
I haven't been- Probably like $30 or $40.
That's cheap. And it was all 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't done that since the marathon of when the Die Hard films got re-released.
Wait, they
So
actually
five
do
of
that
them.
in Zetos? They actually do
Yeah,
that in Zetos?
they do marathons.
Yeah.
They did Harry Potter, the Hobbit movies.
Wait, how
Lord
long
of the
were
Lord of the
you
Rings.
like 8 hours?
They
You did it for 8 hours,
They
Anthony?
did
or
it with,
something?
Actually, fifth at my local Airspace Museum, they actually showed a screening for the original Star Wars Episode 4: New Hope for the 40th anniversary. That's all.
I would have loved that.
I
would have
would
just.
love
It
to see it
was
on
I would've
TV.
lost
amazing.
it.
Even though it was a special edition, I will say that it was the special edition altered version, but it still looked great.
I would
Yeah,
see any of the special editions over the new ones because I'm like, they still classic to me. I watch them and I have a smile on my face the whole time, just like in this movie.
Wait, Anthony,
I was never
how long were you in the
disappointed.
theater for? Like 8 hours?
I was like, you got
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Were you by yourself or were your
Wow.
parents with you?
Yeah, I was by myself.
Oh, okay. You at least went to the bathroom and got food while you were there, right?
Yep, I sure did.
probably.
Anyways, back to Spidey, we go way off topic.
Okay.
Uh,
Also,
I
I
just-
love how they gave him the web wing. The web wings. I thought that. Because
Did you see my post, guys?
And it's-
My place in Texas, they sold chicken fingers with fries.
what?
Chicken
Okay.
fingers with
Chicken
fries
fingers.
for a move at a movie theater.
Okay, we're getting away off topic. Anyways, back to Spidey.
yeah,
Yeah,
by the way,
back to the
yeah,
film,
I
yeah.
love how they gave Spider-Man web wings.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, the
And the
web
That's
Fantasy
test.
Protocol,
original
when he
Spider-Man
had all those web combinations.
I've been waiting for that for a long time because I saw it in
Yeah.
a lot of the comics, and I'm like, they did it. They nailed it.
Oh, it's gonna look stupid. I don't like the web wings. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I
did
thought
nailed
the
it.
movie
I
And
was
mean,
like,
do you
should've
guys
been-
even read the comics or look in the comics? Like, you just like,
I have a bunch of them.
watch
You know,
this
like,
show.
Especially, I
I'm gonna
have the
read a bunch of
original
them.
Basic Fantasy number 15 because I'm the nerdiest person in this group chat. Most this is my podcast. I have that comic where he holding the guy swinging his debut.
Yeah, I have
Cover where
it
he's
too,
holding the guy
Anthony.
swinging.
I have the limited edition hardcover. I love it. I'm like, this was a comic book movie that was not ashamed to be one.
Yeah,
Which is more than I could say for some of the DC stuff I've seen recently, besides Wonder Woman.
yeah, or Fox.
'Cause
with the X-Men
they're like-
movies.
Great movie.
Or the X-Men
So
movies.
anyway,
Apocalypse couldn't touch this movie, and Dark Phoenix isn't going to touch this movie either. I know John's
Dark-
going to disagree with me.
Dark Phoenix, I'm scared.
Right, and they did it twice. Here, 2 reboots, and the second time they nailed
I'm
it.
sorry, John.
So
I had
they-
to disagree with you on that. I had to disagree
no,
with you.
Dark
right
Phoenix
there.
is gonna stink. I don't like.
It's
No,
going to suck.
John's right.
Flying Moltres. I'm going to burn your face. No.
Dark Phoenix
John is
Dark-
correct. John's
I,
correct. John's correct.
Sophia Turner's not going to do anything for me. If they casted her as Mary Jane, it would be
Douchey does
painful.
stuff for me, so yeah.
X-Men,
Oh,
'cause I'm like,
Sam-
good, you're in a franchise I don't care about.
He does stuff for him in his bedroom.
See The Gifted. That's going to be better than the Dark
Nothing.
Phoenix in every way, because at least that's something different.
Well,
When it comes
Sam
out in
Gilbert
September.
Dragon Dark Phoenix, so yeah, that's not a red
Tim
flag.
Kinberg is not
Which?
writing The Gifted, Sean, just to let you know. The TV series is coming on Fox in September. But anyway,
That's the news.
back to Spidey. Yeah. They didn't have to do 18 movies to get to a good one. With
Agreed.
Logan, they got their, X-Men, they nailed it. It's not going to get any better than that for anything Wolverine. But with Spidey, we got this film, and it was a surprise. I was at how much I loved it. I was like,
Yeah,
wow. Every time it's on
it's better
screen,
than
I'm
I
like,
was
I wanna see
expecting.
something.
I was expecting too much hype.
Even a
I was
cat.
like, oh.
and he sees those little girls, and his eyes flash, and they scream.
Yeah,
I was
funny.
laughing, but it wasn't. It was hilarious. When he's like falling through the
Yeah, I
garbage
love
and
the
everything.
Ferris
I'm like,
Bueller reference too. The Ferris Bueller reference was, yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
Ain't that something
Deadpool.
like-
Again,
This
Deadpool
movie,
did the
Yeah,
Ferris Bueller
Deadpool.
thing.
Except, I'm like Deadpool's rated R. This movie is more like PG-13. Which I'm very fine
Yeah,
with it
but
because
it was like
Spidey is not
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Spidey's not breaking the fourth wall. Thank God they didn't do that
Except
bullshit.
when he's looking at the camera, it was kind of like breaking the fourth wall in a way.
Yeah,
He's like
but
talking to the
it's
audience.
more like the Vlog style, which I'm pretty fine with
But
that.
yeah, it was
Read that
vlog,
message.
which I love doing that, and it was great. Like just the look of it and everything. Just they focused. They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
have
funny.
the origin again. Thank God, Sean.
No
will probably
origin.
appreciate that.
Thank God.
We didn't need
Yeah,
that.
although I watched some reviews were like, well, they should have done the origin again because it's a newer version. I was like,
No,
What the
they
fuck?
didn't. Did you
Go
see
watch
the
one of their
Incredible
five-
Hulk?
Oh,
You
oh,
can
oh,
do
what's
it in
this?
the montage, and then that's it.
Yeah, we don't need
Show
no
us
origin story.
The
We-
bite again, and Ned even joked about it. It's like, oh, can I get
Okay,
bitten and can I get
also,
powers?
that's a Spider-Man. Since Tony took away his suit, they said he's not. Since he's being irresponsible, since he was saving a fairy. I love how he took away his suit, and I love how Peter Parker had a plan B. He have his own homemade suit that he had earlier.
Which I'm
What
pretty
do
fine
you-
with that. They do it
Hey,
too, fine.
guys, I just wanted to say quick that I realized there was an issue with my Transformers review, so I'm re-editing it, and then it's going to be re-uploaded. So, but in a few seconds here, I'm going to talk, because I know I really haven't said jack shit throughout the entire thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to that soon, so just letting y'all know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because at least we're doing it. You know, we're not gonna do this another day. But yeah,
we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Them all.
everything that happened in the film, I was just like, wow, this was a long movie. It never felt long at all. It didn't
Yeah,
feel
I don't-
padded
it didn't.
out.
I honestly don't get how people can hate this movie. Because I've seen reviews.
Yeah,
of
I don't get it.
this movie saying it's
I don't get
possible.
either.
They're butthurt fanboys. They're probably DC lovers that are like,
I mean,
ah,
it's like one of the worst.
Marvel they want to do everything kidified. This movie wasn't that.
It wasn't kidding,
I was
but it was
serious
a dark
about
stuff.
And
It was a dark
this is my
territory.
biggest concern about going into this movie. That I felt like it was going to be like the Disney Channel version of Spider-Man, or like
I know.
the TV.
Same.
Parker
But
originally
I
said that
didn't
too, but
get
then
it.
when I saw his tears, I'm like, yep, it affected
Yep.
you, dude. I haven't
Yeah, it did.
cried in a Disney Channel movie in years, dude. But this didn't feel like it. I know in the cafeteria with Zendaya and and all that. I was fine with it because it was something different.
I about Zendaya too, because I got a lot of stuff to say about
Actually, the whole mystery deal about we'll get the whole MJ stuff
Yeah,
later.
people already spoiled that on the internet about who she really was.
We'll get to that later. So
Okay, wait. And what's about Liz Allen for a sec? What's about Liz Allen? Okay.
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
I've
Yeah,
actually
she's great.
I didn't really care for her that much. I did it.
Brian must have been happy about that because they said, "Oh, they should have given her Liz Allen." I'm like, "There you go."
I actually read Liz Allen was a
Honestly, I
combination.
don't really care for like Liz Allen all that much, but I dealt with her in this movie, so.
I was like enchanted by her because I'm like, what a beautiful black girl, beautiful. So,
I mean, she's not my cup of tea, so yeah.
This is
Okay, guys, I'm
drink the water, and I'm like, she looks much older than Tom Holland. And I was fine. I'm like,
okay. I think
she's older than Tom Holland because she's 27 in real life.
Wow.
same age as
Okay, I fixed my review. 1 second, just got to add a few things, and I'll be ready.
Okay. Yeah,
The scene where
like John,
where she was-
I gotta agree to disagree with you right there, but like for me, I really like care for Liz Allen all that much, but it's fine if you really like.
Yeah, I needed something to look at, dude. 2
Same.
Star Wars movies, I didn't get a good female, and I finally got one.
I had something
This
to look at
and
in the
Wonder
amazing
Woman.
Spider-Man movies with Emma Stone, Gwen Stacy.
Yeah,
so
but you
but-
kill her off,
something.
you idiots at Sony,
Yep, then it came
and you
off.
stupid writers.
Yep.
At least Liz Allen didn't die here, so that was fine with it. I was fine with it
God,
because
they killed
the
that.
fact that
Oh.
Michael Keaton was her father, and
I
it
see
brought
them coming.
tension. That tension, the scene in the car where he's like, "I love my family,
Michael
and if you
Keaton
mess with
wasn't
her,
mess-
if you
he
do
was
for
not
her,
messing
I will
around.
kill
He
you."
was
I was
not.
like,
That might be awesome.
hey, an Oscar nomination to Michael Keaton again, because for Birdman, he did
Matter of fact,
Birdman,
give
and
an
he did
Oscar
this.
to Hugh
This
Jackman
was
for
work-
Logan. Give an Oscar to Andy Serkis for Water Planet
Yeah.
of the Apes. Give an Oscar
And
to
Michael Keaton.
Give an
Michael
Oscar
Keaton,
to all
'cause
these
he
people
was-
who deserve an Oscar for crying out loud.
Okay, here's the thing though. First,
Yeah.
Oscar, that would require the awards people to get their heads out of their ass and acknowledge both category. But we all know that's never going to happen.
Yeah, because they don't shit on my idiots.
Because
Okay, I think I'm ready.
the Vulture wasn't
Okay, let's talk about
motion
the
capture; it
Rebels.
was the CG
Okay, now let's
and a
talk about the
suit.
scene when Peter Parker was under the Rebels, because that scene.
That was perfect.
Emotional. If
I'll,
Parker,
I'll let you guys talk about that.
I would not have blamed
Okay.
them. I was like, shouldn't be so dramatic, but it works. I was like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
works.
come on,
When he was
push through,
crying,
come
when
on,
he was
go, do
screaming,
it, you can do
Come
it.
on,
I was
man.
felt that, yes, he was just getting up. He's using all his strength that he had to use. Like, oh, come on, Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man, to put on his mask.
actually
I was
too.
like, yes,
emotional.
Yes.
That was like, that kicks the crap out of the ending of Amazing Spider-Man 2 where Gwen dies. I'm like, this was more emotional.
One thing I love is that Vulture figured out when people were like, oh shit, like as a kid that turning his head that you can tell that he's getting angry and like no. You're telling me this kid now he's the one who messed up operating at that time. Everybody the game's like, don't mess with me. Okay, that was awesome.
Yeah, I love that. I was like,
That made it
I wouldn't want to mess it up. The scenes where he's like swooping and trying to scratch him, I'm like, wow. The scene in the airplane where he's
Yeah.
trying to like, oh my god, I was losing it. I was like, wow.
And-
Another reference to
You think
Superman,
also-
the airplane scene.
You have to think about it. By the end of this movie, Vulture kind of owes Spidey a life debt.
Yeah, like
Yes. And he didn't kill him off.
Had the ball.
Thank you.
This
Yeah, I
John
like
Watts
that.
for not killing the villain.
respects him now. Like he,
Yep.
like he does it. He's not mutual with the guy, but he respects him. But
Yeah.
still, like, yeah.
Yeah, even if he tried to kill me,
He could have let him die, but he didn't.
Okay,
Blow up
but
and then
it's
he's like,
good.
and he
Okay,
saves him.
it's
I'm
good
like,
to have a villain that you have to be all right with the hero. I think we need more villains like that.
No, I'm trying to
Yes.
save him. With,
And he's like, what was it?
yeah.
People said that you know who the secret identity is, and he's like, if I knew who he was, he would be dead already.
yeah, wait, that
See?
was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, Did the
Cheaper than critics in some.
Did the first Mall Street movie that had a villain actually live and then actually that's not true. We had three villains. We had Abomination who lived. We had basically Loki lived.
And
Vulture.
there was a couple of others actually. And
Well,
who else?
not Vulture. Vulture was Doug
Ant-Man, the villain died. Yeah, the villain died in Ant-Man.
Yeah, Yellow died. Cassidy died.
in Civil War, Zemo got he got arrested.
Zemo lived.
died.
Zemo lived.
Yeah, but
In
we
Black
have two
Panther, he
villains
hasn't
left.
died yet either.
Black Panther is gonna be lit. I know.
No, I haven't even made it, but
Yeah.
anyway, I'm back to Spidey.
I saw the trailer. Yeah, it was great. I can't wait to see it. But
All right,
anyway, yeah.
Back to my movie, guys. Back to my movie.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to Spidey.
We're not talking about the Amazing Spider-Man though.
No, we're not.
No, we don't.
No, 'cause this-
It's Spectacular Spider-Man, or it's Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh,
Yeah.
Speaking of, and one thing I do about that movie is that it actually respected the Spectacular Spider-Man animation because on old Spider-Man animation, which sucked.
It did.
Well, this movie I just respect this series. You have to ball to do everything right. Ultimate Spider-Man
Yeah.
and the TV show. Actually, speaking of Ultimate, this movie, I went from the open comics, which that made me happy because I'm a fan of open comics, on the TV show, which destroyed Ultimate Spider-Man title and ruined that name. This movie,
Yeah,
actually
the
respected Ultimate
90s
Comics.
cartoon is way better than the Ultimate one. I can say that.
Yeah, well, 90 and
Yes, has any of you guys ever watched the 70s Spider-Man TV series?
I did. I saw some of it.
I saw parts of it. It's okay.
I actually watched an episode of it today. That show is so bad, it's good. Like this
Oh, the 70s show. Oh, I saw the
Hilarious.
60s cartoon.
Okay, one of the things I like about the movie is that it actually throws some bones to the other 5 movies.
Yep.
That I thought was cool.
It did. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They have a scene from the first one. They mentioned the first one. And it has a great scene, like the train scene in the second one. That was basically the scene with the boat, or
Yeah.
the scene on the
Yeah, I
plane.
can see a
Oh, it's
big
an
elevator.
thing in that comparison. Like I could see that like comparison.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
and
see
it,
the
I was
plan.
comparing that when I first saw the trailer when they had the ferry at the L. He was holding both
Yeah.
of them. Kinda
Yeah,
how
like
he
the
was
train
holding both
scene,
trains
he's
at-
pulling it together like
Yeah,
this. Oh,
But
yeah.
at least he's not doing a poop face like Tobey Maguire.
Hey, you type
Okay, yeah, that's
struggling to not look like that.
You should have train
It's still, I still love that scene, though. That scene is still one of the best scenes I've ever seen in the Spider-Man
It's one of
movie.
the
But
action scenes.
this one was pretty cool. It's like, yay, Spidey! And then Iron Man helps
yeah,
out.
Iron
and,
Man.
you know, fix it.
Yeah,
Yay,
Iron Man.
Iron Man. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's
I
funny.
get it. I get the dynamic.
Indeed.
Do this. I can do this. And it's like, no, you're not ready. You know, you're irresponsible or whatever. And if
Yep.
it's like, I got to take your suit away. It's like, no, I'm nothing without the suit. I'm like, if you're
If
nothing
you're not
without the
without
suit,
the
then you
suit-
don't deserve it.
Speaking of the part that, what's that name? So one thing I did not like is the whole like Peter and Spider, which that's final. Like again, we see Spider and Armageddon. I'm hoping that it's Spider in the next movie, and I'm hoping that they show more like less tech because look, I know Spider should not be all tech based. Spider should be more well.
And you know
Oh,
something too? I really felt like what made this movie like the perfect Spider-Man movie for me. That it is a teen movie. I know we got movies like Kick-Ass and so many others. Like it felt like an actual teen
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it didn't have to
I-
be mean-spirited. I thought Kick-Ass was way too mean-spirited.
I feel
And your lead got his ass kicked way too much. Here-
The department.
Gets beaten up by
Also,
the vulture, but
I
it's not like
love
one-sided.
I love the high school aspect of this movie too. How it's very
Same,
diverse.
yes.
You see many different
It's-
races,
And it wasn't like rushed.
Hispanics, Indians.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it's not the real high school.
It showed him being distracted. He was on his computer, and then it's like, Mr. Parker, are you paying attention? It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, if you guys look really
yeah.
close, you can actually see a picture of Bruce Banner in one of his classes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, I have to see that again, because I was-
references. What's up, Captain America Easter egg?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like this thing.
Really funny.
And then Ned's like, you know him? He's like, yeah, and I stole his shield.
That's funny.
Yep.
Oh, they'll
Or,
talk
yeah.
about Captain America. Say,
You're in detention. Yeah,
Yep.
you know,
That's
he's
funny.
always on the TV. Yeah, that was so awesome.
I love the
It's
part
always
though
good
when
to
he's
see-
like, when she's talking about how she has to cousin Spider-Man, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Spider-Man."
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I could
Okay, Bugger.
start talking
Yeah,
for like
Park-
50
yeah, let
minutes, almost
Parker-
an hour before I even
Yeah,
said one.
let Bugger speak.
I want to hear you.
Before the oh, you man.
geek out, geek
Um,
out.
Okay, you know, I'm sure all you guys seen my review and stuff, so you know how that was.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Very deep.
But you know, just to sort of, I guess, say a lot of what I said before. Well, I saw it 3 times as of right now. And one
Wow.
thing I kind of want to, before I go into stuff I really did like and the reasons why, I just wanted to say here some of the issues that somebody might have, and I don't know if you guys have any of these. Some people could have the issue with, again, I think Tavia, brought it up with the spider sense thing. The first time I saw it, I didn't notice it, but the second time I saw it, there was some fight scenes where he would react to something before it happened, like spider sense. But in the other films, it would sort of do it like
Yeah,
almost a
like-
slow motion
Yeah.
type sequence where
I was fine with it.
this didn't do that. So again, plus having spider sense, and on top of that having the tech suit, which a lot of people could. But again, what makes that tech suit, the reason why I don't have an issue with it, because I normally would have something like an issue like that, like if Superman had a tech suit or some stupid shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was- that would be stupid, yeah.
But the reason why I don't
It's not bad,
have an issue. Yeah, the one reason why I don't have an issue is because so here's Spider-Man here. One, he
different.
doesn't even really know how to use the suit. He's finding all this stuff out. So that adds a bit more of Spider-Man himself to the suit. So it's not like he can, so there's a lot of shit it doesn't. I'm sure that we'll even find out more stuff that he can do in the next films. But then I know some people might have an issue with. I know I heard a few reviews saying the last action scene with the Vulture and Spider-Man, like on the plane and stuff, it was hard to see.
It was a little bit.
And no one is going to. I don't think anyone's probably going to think this as well. Again, who knows? But my comeback to that is, again, this might not change anyone's thoughts on it, but why I think it worked or why I didn't have an issue with it is because if you think about it, this is Spider-Man here. Spiders themselves are very fast and very all over the place, and why
frenetic.
And plus you got the Vulture as well, who's again so a lot of the, especially that fight sequence, it's because how spiders react, it's going to be kind of all
Fast.
Yeah.
At least I
And-
could see what's going on, unlike in the Transformers movies or in
yeah,
Taken 2.
it wasn't
where they shake the
like
camera.
yeah.
It wasn't shaky
Yeah.
Tekken 3. Wait, I actually didn't
anime
do
like
it.
in Man of Steel where I can't see what's going on. It's just zoom, 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 zoom. Here I
Yeah.
could see
Everything
everything.
is
I saw Vulture's eyes going like this. I saw the wings. I saw
Mhm.
the claws. I saw Spidey's, hanging on to the plane.
Vulture
Yeah.
scene
Awesome.
is amazing.
It was at
Vulture
night.
at the,
It wasn't bad anime,
awesome.
bad CGI. Here it looked fantastic. I was like, it's
Good.
at night. Something different. We haven't seen a plane scene in a Spider-Man movie before, not like this. The last time we saw a plane scene
too.
was
Oh.
in Iron Man 3, but it was in the daytime. Here it was at night, and
Well,
I was fine with it. It was something different.
Actually, the last
But,
picture we had is Spider-Man with
It was
Spider-Man 2 with
frenetic.
the parents.
So I was fine with it. I could see what was going on.
Same.
And the scene on the truck, I think, or whatever, when he's trying to find Shocker in them, when they
Yeah, shocker.
see that when they have the supply truck and they're going away and he's on top of the truck. Yeah.
Yep.
And see, I guess going back to what I was saying about, again, but moving back to more of the positive side, because, honestly, I think about this film, I saw it, more than once. So
But you saw it in the theaters 3
I know
times?
the first time you can see it, or what?
You saw it in the theater 3 times.
Yeah, I know that's probably crazy, but anyway, so basically, looking, I know the first time you see something you could have, because that happened with me with Rogue One. The first time I saw it, I got home, I even said that in my review, I think.
Screw that movie. This
And I was
way
all,
better.
but well, I saw Rogue One like 5 times in the theaters. I probably said that in the review, and after that much viewings, I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not as great as what I was saying it was. But this, I could say it still stands. In fact, I enjoyed it the more I watched it, because I knew
Yeah,
and
I want to
you
see more of this.
because I know I was making some posts, some comments on certain stuff, and saying that I'm kind of having some doubts about the film, and I don't know what that whole thing was about. But no, and I think because I went in thinking it was gonna be a fun time, but nothing too special, or because there's shit that happens in this film that I never thought would make it into a Spider-Man film.
Same.
Shit that
I agree
because
with
I said in my review that I had all those scripts and stories and ideas and stuff that I would incorporate from the comics into those, and I never thought those ideas would ever see the light of day or in a film. And
Yeah.
to be I was like, what, I never, this was a love letter to the two Spider-Man fans.
It was.
Yes,
It
sir.
was.
I-
It was. From the moment that the credits started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And see, yeah, and one thing that I've been waiting for that I got in this was mainly the love relationship aspect of the film, because if we look at the other Spider-Man films, in the first Sam Raimi one, he gets MJ. Basically, they don't hook up at the end. He knows he has to, but
he's
still,
like, at least a kiss. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty much but in the Amazing Spider-Man, he gets laid about 50 minutes into the film or less.
Yeah,
like Gwen Stacy all of a sudden cares about fucking Peter for no reason. It just didn't feel, but
awkward.
But
it didn't work.
But what I mean is with this, because I'm in high school, I know how how it is and shit, and I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
To where Peter doesn't get the girl at the end, and I was so happy with that. I know that sounds weird, but
Different
honestly,
twist.
I've been
It was a
waiting
different take.
because it took forever to get for Peter to get a girlfriend in the comics. Well, not forever, but it took. See what it wasn't like right after Uncle Ben died. I mean, it was and see that's one thing I liked is that is that aspect. I know not everyone's going to be really happy or as happy as I am with that, but
because at least she says goodbye to him. It's not like she's like
yeah,
a bitch
yeah,
and says,
and
I don't need you, Peter. I like Spider-Man more.
And-
Blah, and goodbye.
Well,
No.
yeah, I've heard
It's
some
a sweet
people
thing.
say. I mean, I've heard some people say stuff like, "I never bought the relationship," or "It never seemed natural." Where you see, these are teenagers. Okay, it's gonna feel awkward and not exact.
Yeah, I
they're
was
not
wondering
gonna stick
before.
together. It's gonna feel weird and. I don't think. See, if you're like a 50-year-old man and you were like 20 years old in goddamn 60s reading, or no, you would be beyond 50. You see, if you're like, old as that, you're probably not gonna have the same connection as this, because the film does have good characters and arc and all that stuff. So it has what a film needs to be good. But I don't think you're gonna get that reaction if you're a Spider-Man fan. And just the amount of relatability, I would say, because Toby was great. He's definitely will always be nostalgic and would have a place in my heart. Always those first two films.
It's the very first.
See, and then see if Andrew Garfield went to my school. I hate going back to that, but again, it's like we have to. He would be getting laid all the time at my school. But no, this. And it's not that I don't know. It was like I said this in my review as well. It was like I was looking through a mirror film, but seeing myself.
I get it
as Spider-Man because he was in like sophomore year in this,
more high school,
and he was 15.
It clicks with you.
And I just got done. Yeah,
Parker. That's why.
Yeah, and so because I just got out of sophomore year and. I was 15 in sophomore year, but anyway, enough of that.
He has the world record for being the youngest superhero, being the youngest superhero.
Yeah, and see, and because when Spider-Man's swinging around, it's not like you get these epic shots, which again they're cool in the other films of him swinging around in New York. But see, he's not that experienced yet. You see him even in neighborhoods breaking shit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
Marvel when he was just running in the middle of a
He
field
can't fly,
because there
yeah.
was no buildings, so he just ran in the field.
And that scene where he's going around and he tries to shoot the web and it's the open field. That scene, that frame that is actually taken exactly from a classic Spider-Man comic book. So it was cool to see that.
Respecting the
plus,
source material.
Yep, definitely. I mean, you could argue the shit where they change the race of certain characters. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you can be purple with red polka dots. I don't really, if the character is good itself, that's what matters.
Get over people.
It was like the actor was good and he served his purpose.
Yeah,
you see, and the thing with Flash, the reason why I think having like a big, jacked up fucking football player and shit, the other stuff it works.
Overbearing.
But with this, it makes sense because he's within Peter's social group. And
it doesn't work anymore.
And I look at kids who would pick on me or just do any of that in general, not just to me, to anyone, and they wouldn't always be the big jock. Honestly, at school, see, I'm a nerd. I don't play fucking sports. But sometimes I honestly do get along if we talk once in a while with, and I don't have an issue with that. I think plus Flash Thompson, he's just a fucking jackass. There's nothing more to his character, unless you want to go into the whole Agent Venom bullshit. But see, Flash is just supposed to.
Said about Agent, actually Parker, the old Agent Venom stuff happened much later when Peter.
No, yeah. See, like that's the thing. So people,
they fucked it up.
Yeah, so people complain about Flash. I mean, what do you want? He's just supposed to be some jackass at school.
Yeah,
I mean, who has nothing better to do.
Tony Valori or whatever his name, he was good. He was fine.
Yeah. And the rest of the high school kids.
Annoying. Like Lex Luthor wasn't Batman v Superman. He wasn't that. Wrong character.
But you see,
here it works.
Because I was watching the Spectacular Spider-Man with my brother yesterday, and it felt like this film was almost like if you take a live action of that.
Yeah.
Like there was so much in there that
made me happy. I love this show. This show is amazing.
Because as soon as I saw the movie and I went to Best Buy, people were buying stuff from Spidey. They were buying the old Blu-rays and the DVDs and the TV show and comics. I'm like, it was crazy. It was like a resurgence.
It was
his character.
I'm gonna wait for Best Buy for a couple days.
And I'm like, that's awesome. They're buying stuff of Spidey, and I'm like, I haven't seen this since the prequels of Star Wars came out, or when the Avengers came out, where they bought merchandise
or
for the movie.
Or the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 1 from Sam Raimi.
I remember.
Blu-ray, by the way, Tavia, at Best Buy. I wanted
let Parker finish.
It's fine. It's an open talk, but no, as I was saying. One of the, everyone's, now we go to more of the Michael Keaton as the Vulture now. You see, I knew he was going to give a good performance no matter what.
Yeah, perfect.
But
amazing.
But you see, he's probably, I know everybody says Loki's great. I never understood him. I'll be honest. I never understood why he's so great. Again, call me crazy, but it's not that he was bad. I mean, there's worse, like fucking Thor 2. Who the fuck is he? I don't even care. But see, Michael Keaton, because the Vulture came in the third Spider-Man issue, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
I think he did.
So
I thought the first villain was the Vulture. No, the first villain was the Vulture, I thought.
No, I think it was the third issue, if I remember correctly.
No, I mean the first main villain. No, the first main villain. Not like I think the first main villain was Vulture.
The Chameleon was first, I think.
Yeah,
he was the first one.
First Spider-Man villain. Yeah.
But that's besides the point. Is that Michael Keaton's performance was great. What added more because you started out the film in after the battle in the Avengers.
He's my Batman. He will always be my Batman from my childhood.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale.
Hey,
God.
Oh, Spider-Man's Homecoming spoiler discussion, everybody.
So good.
Right here, watch all these nerds geek out.
He had good development with Keaton did with his but see and then we all know the twist what happens and see that
I see.
You see, here's the thing: is that scene is so well done, like especially
tension in my stomach. I was like, wow.
And then because Michael Keaton, I like the way they did the Vulture, the suit and everything. But Michael Keaton's scary as fuck without the suit.
Yes, he is.
I'm there with Spider-Man when he's in the car and he's like, and he pulls a fucking, he has a goddamn gun. He's like, and you're just like, and it's like, because he knows, because Peter's, and like every teenager or anyone for that matter would, it's a test to show how much do you want to be with this girl. That's how, that's what I got is one of the main things.
I think he didn't know he was Spider-Man until she said that he took pictures for Spider-Man. He started shaking. That's when I knew he was.
Yeah, and that scene where he was putting all that information together to say, oh shit, he's Spider-Man. It's not that hard to put together, and I mean. And then
it went over the top. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't stupid like Time 2 did.
Yeah. But besides me being so happy and laughing my ass off and just and being filled with joy throughout the film, we hit right before the final fight. Michael Keaton has sort of a conversation, or the Vulture does with Spider-Man. They talk, and then his wings suit comes and knocks. See, I thought that scene he was just gonna lift a few things off and go out and fight him. But no, they did what the main thing that I've been fucking waiting for I don't know how, since I read that issue where I think it's Spider or like I don't know, like the final chat or like something. It's called something. It's one of the most iconic Spider-Man comics. I'm sure all the webheads know what I'm talking. That is that everyone, not just me, has been dying. And it's like, that's one of the most iconic scenes. Why is that not in a film? I mean, we have 5 already, but this scene, holy fuck. Okay. One, even the second time I saw it, I cried. Third time I cried, again, some people
it's
I've
emotional.
Heard,
it hits me hard.
Plus, I mean, shit, you see Spider-Man, Peter basically crying for help. Because he's just a kid. And I mean,
that's
that
not
just
that's like solid concrete. That's not like you can get out of it easily.
And the fact that and the fact that that was in a Spider-Man film alone was just that scene alone is fucking a 10 out of 10. I mean,
that scene could have been hit or miss. It could have worked. It could have not worked.
I think we actually talked about this the night, like a couple of nights before we even saw the film. But I always want to see that in the Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah.
I think you said something like that.
It's
and then, I mean, that scene I'll never forget seeing that and I mean, it was great. I mean, there's nothing really more I could say. I mean, watch my original review.
It's kind of funny,
dude. I was crying as much as Toby
for Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I was
almost have the same amount of views.
I mean, I was just saying, I was probably crying in that review as much as Toby did in Spider-Man 3. But
let's get the comment. Let's get the Zendaya.
But oh yes, okay. See, that's where I was gonna go to next. I guess I'll start it, and then all of us can talk about it. See, me, I don't have an issue with it. One, it's not Mary Jane. It's Michelle J. something. So who knows? So again,
it's a little hint.
Plus her.
Parker, in the comics, they actually, it's like I think I told you this before. She's the girl that Peter sometimes time down would have sex with, just for the fun of it. Not like
Well, that's
it
where
was-
he did bullshit. That
Yeah,
doesn't count.
and I mean, okay, you know, she didn't have much to do in this film. She was just kind, you know, not there, you know. But see, I don't have an because you know, let's say she is the MJ we all know, okay, from the comics and
I'm
shows
fine
and
with
stuff.
it. I'm very
Let's,
fine with
you
it.
know, But see, you see,
Like I
here's
said,
you know,
she
here's
was
how
good.
I look at it. Oh, you know, okay, well, who's the other MJ? You know, I know people could say all they want, or, you know, say that they enjoy it. I do not like Kristen Dunst's MJ. I'm sorry. She'll probably be a better Gwen.
It's fine.
She was not
Yeah,
MJ.
How
It's
like
fine, 'cause
you
that's the
see-
past.
you
I'm
see,
not thinking of the past anymore.
and see, let's say you say with this one again, who knows if she even is, but let's say she is. Well, she's not MJ. She doesn't have the characteristics.
Okay, but I can confirm that.
You know what? From what I got in this film, she might not be exactly like it, but she has that vibe in a way. I'm gonna be honest. Like, go
Yeah.
back and
Yeah.
read
Scene she
those
gives the
first
finger.
couple of issues.
Awesome.
I mean, and see, plus, well, again, that might be with my age because, well, she's a lot younger than Kristen Dunst, and you know, but.
Yeah.
I would take her over Kristen Dunst any day of the week. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as MJ,
and the girl
Plus-
that played Liz Allen, because I'm like, yep.
oh
And you know what
yeah, that too. Maybe because they're all around my not around my age. They're in their early 20s or something like that.
21.
Yeah, no,
she's gonna
like
be
I think
21.
it's
Yeah.
or something like that.
And
But even so,
like 28 or around there. She's gonna
Yeah,
be
who
28,
cares?
29.
Next.
yeah, but even so, that's probably why I didn't have an issue because it felt like, you know, a lot of the kids and stuff they would wear looked like shit I would see, and you know, I mean,
Yes,
but no, yeah. Again, I probably forgot a few things or something. Oh, sorry. Like, before we go on the MJ thing, I just want to say, when Tony got Spider-Man and then they were going to show him like the suit, it was like the Iron Spider suit. Was that it was supposed
That was
to be? Or
the
something?
I said, you know,
I was
bad
sitting
night.
there going, "Oh God, please don't fucking do it!" And then, you know, and I'm so glad they didn't because that's the route. Not yet. We can wait for that. But no,
I thought it was
I
no-
got all of the I
Yeah.
got all the little hints and Easter eggs to certain characters and shit.
Yeah, I kind of
But no, I mean-
funny though because Parker on that one scene he's like, was it? No, thank you. Was this a test? Like, yep, this was a test. You passed.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
no,
that was.
wasn't a test.
I was happy with how that scene turned out.
Yeah,
But no, I mean,
If they're Tony and Pepper get married, finally, after you do
Yeah.
it, and Pepper get married.
He's
Wait.
like,
Why
Those
did we
that's
turn
in the
it
announcement,
down
Tony.
anymore?
you know what? I think that kid's more mature than I am. He said.
No.
Well, tell you, I think it was the Sokovia Accords that helped because remember what Tony said that he was saying that in Civil War he was hoping that the Sokovia Accords would fix his relationship with Pepper.
Yep.
Well, maybe it worked.
Maybe it did, hopefully.
Maybe he gave us some
But
iron.
then again, I think what's happening, so yeah, we don't know what's happening.
Maybe he gave us some iron.
oh God.
Oh, God. Anyway.
But yeah, this film had a lot of emotional weight. It did, like so much of it.
Yeah,
In every scene.
Yeah.
Here's my Nintendo MJ stuff. Like, a lot of people complain, yeah, she's not married. I said, who cares? One, it's a different name.
Yeah.
Even if she's not MJ, which for all we know, she could be or not. Well, I think everybody did confirm she's not, which, who cares? Personally, I think she's good at Michelle or Mary Jane. Like, sure, she never did a different comic, but I don't care about that. I can want that the story to carry herself, and I think she's perfect. She's perfect acting, perfect character. In my opinion, she's a good character. I still like her at character. And is she Mary Jane or not? Who knows? I get to wait till it
After you're
happens.
done, Tavia, that's why I'll talk about the MJ thing after you're done, Tavia.
I'm pretty sure I'm probably wrong on this, but I won't be surprised if down the road they say that Michelle's only like her middle name and she's like using her mother's maiden name. Like if they try to work around that.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting indeed.
I would not be surprised. Like, say her full name really is Mary Jane Michelle Watson. And the whole thing about her last name being Jones is like her mother's maiden name. I would not be
Okay,
surprised
but,
Good job.
See,
I
hey,
actually
after the
fine
last
with that.
twist,
Tavia,
I'm
take your
willing to take anything.
thoughts on the whole
Same.
MJ thing, Tavia.
Hey, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yes,
I do.
I'm gonna have to talk about the whole thing. So
Okay, so I'll talk about my partner. So, like, personally, I mean, I'm very bummed, with the whole MJ thing. Like, is she actually made it out of the comics? I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't care about that. I care more about the actress. And personally, I mean, I think she's perfect as Michelle. Like, if she made it out of the comics, that'd be cool and all. I support it. Like, is it change? Yes, it's organic.
It's a change that they worked.
Yeah,
It didn't feel forced.
It didn't feel forced, and that's I can't really see what happens next. And who knows?
And thank God they didn't cast somebody, like that was either way too old or.
Yeah, I agree. I understand.
It wasn't like Jesse Eisenberg in BVS. That was the.
Jolly Rancho? You want a Jolly Rancho?
Was subtle, and she wasn't
You
like
did not
in
pick
the
a fight with that
face.
person. You did not pick a fight with that person.
Oh, I love it. I'm like, no, I didn't love it. Eisenberg, get out of my face.
Yeah,
please.
Eisenberg the truth. Anyway, that's BBS. I don't want to talk about
But anyway,
anyway,
this movie, it had so many things in it that just pleased my eyes from the beginning to the very end. Never did it feel boring. In it that had, the party scene. That was cool. When
yeah,
Spidey
that's
was
funny.
different. It was like, the word homecoming is actually there is a homecoming in the film, so it's not a lie.
Yeah, it's not forced.
It's not Transformers: Age of Extinction where the whole Dinobots that's false advertising. They're not even in the movie till the end. Here, the homecoming's near the end.
Yeah,
but
freaking
Peter,
Transformers. With you.
suit, he has a really nice tuxedo. Tom Holland looks really handsome. When he gets to Corsage,
and by the way, he knows, like, right after Vulture lets him out, he goes in, he's like, I gotta go. Like, he knows right away that he has to do it.
Yeah, dude, like, I say about homecoming. And this was directly pointed at me, because usually when I wear suits, I usually had to look up a YouTube video and tie a tie. When they show the scene with Aunt May and Peter Parker look at a YouTube video how to tie a tie, I'm like, that is me right there.
That was cool. Yeah, because it's relatable. It's recent stuff. It's not a movie from like the 1950s or 60s. This is basically the 21st century Spider-Man.
I think that may have been his uncle. I think it could have been actually his Uncle Ben's, guys. I think it could have been his Uncle
And
Ben's.
there was no product placement in this movie. Thank you, Sony.
Thank God.
Pops and tablets and whatever.
Where Aunt May was trying
Yeah,
I think it could have been Uncle Ben's suit, guys.
Actually,
But if that was Uncle Ben's suit, he ruined. If that was Uncle Ben's suit, he ruined the suit. I guess you could say, because he just tore it. He just tore it off.
It's kind of cool seeing Peter actually lift that locker. That's
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that was a cool aspect.
And I love how he kept it too. He didn't trash it because he's like, it's smart.
And the scene in the bank robbing scene, we forgot about that.
Parker,
Bank robbing scene. Ultimate.
Me and Parker are teenagers, and we're seeing a Spider-Man movie where Spider-Man's in our age group, and that's one of the best things about this movie.
You acting like I'm not in
And
your
plus,
age
this
group,
is
Anthony.
Huh?
No, you, Parker, and Anthony and Josh. Yeah, they're pretty much in that age bracket between like 10 and 19, right? Pretty much.
I'm
And plus,
not me or Tevya or Sean, but we still.
When they're at the monument, my theater said Spider-Man's in DC. DC's in the house. It's great. It's like, plus I live in DC. That was so great to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 17, so I'm in that little age group too. You know what I mean?
Age range. It's not like somebody in their 30s like Garfield was. But anyway,
okay, I'm back. What are you guys talking about?
Okay, Parker.
Was in Coney Island. I love that. That was great.
Okay.
There's a cyclone. I live near there. That's awesome. Yeah. People hear it.
Okay, now let me talk about the whole MJ thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what we're discussing. Okay, I know what we're gonna get into.
I have a whole. I know this is probably the comments probably gonna say you're racist or stuff like that, but let me just say this very sparkling clear, okay? That's a little what Rob Walker and Doug Walker said in their review. Sometimes when it comes to race, I don't really care with certain characters, but when it comes to Mary Jane, I don't really think they should. Like what Parker said, he doesn't give a crap. Like with certain characters, I don't need her, but especially with the character of Michelle, who's like what Dawn Walker said, Daria, or some quirky, weird, awkward character that hates Peter Parker but doesn't really hate Peter Parker. She awkward out of the blue. I thought
It didn't bother me. I thought it was something different. It was a breath of fresh air. It wasn't just the same thing we retread.
Well, see,
with, so
I compare her revealing again, quote unquote MJ, as you remember the Dark Knight Rises. I know, controversial film, I guess. How he sort of says,
I enjoyed it. I don't care what people say. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like how like she's like, I hope you know you should
I like
use your real name, Robin. Sort of a nod to fans. That's how I view it, sort of in a way.
Okay, but here's
the real fan service right there. Rogue One.
Yeah. Between the Dark Knight
what
beating in your face
was that with Rises. And,
I don't even understand what Sean's saying.
Okay, here's the difference.
Let him speak. I want to hear it.
Sounds like he has peanut butter in his mouth.
Is that at least with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his character was an amalgamation of the first three Robins. Zendaya's character is basically so the whole idea of trying to make her MJ is just pointless.
What?
No way. When you think about it, that's kind of makes sense.
See, here's the reason why I can get Anthony's point of view. It's because he says it's not my MJ, and I understand that. You're right, but I don't get where you're coming from, Sean. Could you kind of explain it a bit more, or does anyone else get it? Okay. Am I the only one who's kind of confused?
I kind of think I get it. I don't agree with Sean, but I kind of see where he's coming from, saying how like,
okay.
Repeat what you said again, Sean. I just had a brain fart.
In Dark Knight Rises, when they were he's saying that. Listen, I got it now. He's saying that
Sean, I got it now. Sean, I got it.
Whereas with
Sean, I'm trying to help you, so we keep talking about.
Oh god, here we.
I'm trying to help you, Sean. I'm trying to help you, Sean.
Just let Sean say it.
What he's saying is that how in Dark Knight Rises. They didn't, when they said Robin, they didn't do anything with him. They didn't have like a little like side note. This would be like cool, like an Easter egg. He's saying how they're just doing that for Mary Jane when he says MJ. Like they didn't expose anything with Robin.
Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, because that was the end of that series, so there is no.
Yeah,
so no. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I get what you're saying, Sean.
Sorry about that.
Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that correct, man? Is that what you're trying to say, Vado? Was that correct?
Sean?
Oh, guys.
I was fine with it. Hey, they cut her in the last film, so a little.
But no, yeah, Sean, I understand what you're saying, though.
Wait,
guys,
hello.
What? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? What?
Character was I think of Dick Grayson. With Rises, it made sense. Yeah, but
anyways, I still haven't finished on my whole. Her character was awkward and quirky, but I know Kevin Feige compared that she's not.
I'm just glad that it didn't ruin the movie for me because I'm like,
nothing
could be.
So I saw it at the end.
There wasn't like a character reveal that would have
honestly
been like she was Gwen or something. That would have been even more awkward. I would have been like, hey, you're not blonde. It's Emma Watson. I'm a Stone, not Emma Watson. What am I saying? But anyway, yeah.
Wait, let Emily speak.
He's cutting in and out, so we can't really tell.
Same connection.
Yeah.
But no, Sean, I know what you were saying now. I get what, yeah.
I think I know what they're actually about two Mary Jane. They got my boat Ultimate and they're making.
Or you know what? Maybe they just won't do MJ at all, and this is like I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
I got it.
But they're gonna put Miles Morales no matter what, even though Josh is really apprehensive about that.
If they don't kill us,
like say that she is Mary Jane, like a future movie, I wouldn't really be feeling that for a few reasons because I'm not really like feeling Zendaya all that much. I mean, I have nothing against her, but
it's fine. I know you guys don't
think she's like
to
me like And I know that people are gonna say, I know I can see the comments right now. You're racist.
No, I get it. Believe me, I know how you feel.
If I'm racist, what do you say, Parker?
You're not racist, dude. Trust me. I didn't like Garfield because he was.
I was just saying, no, you're not racist
That
for
means
saying
I
that.
hate my uncle. Yeah, I'm black myself, so that wouldn't make a lick of sense if they would have said that.
Yeah.
Secondly,
I hate Johnny Stone I hate the Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Stone.
I was gonna bring Matthew.
it's
I
not-
was literally gonna bring that up because I wasn't feeling that neither
Yeah,
when they did that.
exactly.
What
Yeah,
Fantastic Four?
it's not because of his race. It's because the character was boring and he wasn't.
Yeah, Fantastic Four was boring. The movie was awful.
Yeah, screw
They
fan.
made
It's an
changes,
anti-fan
but it wasn't
channel,
just a-
okay? An anti-fan forcing podcast.
I want
What's
to
the
do that.
Fan Force?
Anyway, back to the
I could
movie. Like I
show-
said,
I could show the real comics of what they should be. This movie was
Yeah,
a
like I
prime
said-
example of how to do a reboot right. 20th Century Fox.
Which,
Loving you.
what's that time?
real Mary
Fun.
Jane for this Marvel Cinematic Universe for this new Spider-Man franchise. I will honestly rather see Belle Thorne as Mary Jane. Like I think she'll be
Oh,
a great
no.
her.
Please.
Huh?
No, not her, please.
I can't do it. I can't.
I
Thorne
can't.
will be smoking hot as Mary Jane. She
She
will.
plays the same
No,
character and
she's got no
everything.
boobs.
Just
Her
no.
nose is too big.
I don't care.
Her nose is too big. I never noticed
Yeah.
that on her.
Watch Wild 'N Out. This guy did
Her nose is too big. I'm gonna look her up right now. I wanna see how big that nose is.
Just
Yeah, she
no.
has a big nose. She looks like a boy.
What you guys say?
I don't want any boyish
Okay,
looking girl.
okay. I'm looking at it right now. That nose, I don't see how it's too big.
It is.
Looks
It's too
fine
big
for me. I mean, it ain't gonna get in the way of stuff, I guess.
So like, look at her boobs. She's got no boobs.
Yeah,
Shailene
look
Woodley
at
would have been better
this.
if they had used her. Like Sean
She's got no
wanted to
boobs.
see Shailene Woodley. I like her a lot better
God
than
damn.
Anyway,
I liked her. in
Belle
Divergent.
Thorne, I think
think
she
she
actually
could've
played.
been
That was
better.
something.
Or not only Belle Thorne. Even though she's too old, but I would like for they give Shailene Woodley a shot. Shailene Woodley a shot. Even though she's too old.
no. I'm sorry, but no. That's
Yeah.
never gonna happen.
I think that would be a bit. Oh yeah, if something. You know, why did they
It
just
won't
do
work.
that? I don't
Well, the actress who played Liz Allen is older than Tom Holland. She's like 27.
But she looked.
Yeah.
But she looked that age. See,
Yeah, she did.
see, whoever, you could be 50 goddamn years old and you can look 14. You see, that's the thing with Andrew. See, here's the reason why I don't complain about, because in the Tobey Maguire films, he graduated high school almost halfway through the film. He's in college. That's
the
why
first
I
30
can
minutes.
buy his age.
Same.
Andrew Garfield, no.
Yeah.
He
No.
probably got held back. Andrew Garfield got held back 2 years. I mean, let's be honest.
And the hair that he had didn't help either.
You want that?
Yeah,
Looking
looking like Edward from Twilight.
Yeah,
That
it was
just
too
wanted-
much for me.
What the
At
hell?
least this Peter looks like a young
What the hell
kid.
game on? I don't want to tell them. I'm
Had
done
hair
with
like that
movies.
when I was a kid, and he has a fresh face.
Hey man,
He's
you
like
want me as Spider-Man? You got Tom Holland. That's what I'll
Yeah,
say.
Indeed.
I can go down the list for so many actresses play Mary Jane, and to be honest with you, Zendaya would be
or Black Cat. I don't care. Just give me a girl that's anything. It will be better than
Black Cat. We're not getting the Black Cat so
Because
soon movie.
that girl.
John
that's-
doesn't like
that's
his British girls.
Who doesn't like
no.
British girls?
Daisy Ridley already killed my love for that
really
from
not.
the word go.
Oh man,
You know, Black
Anthony and
Cat.
John are gonna go at it.
And
Oh,
she's
come
gonna
on,
look at Tom
John,
Holland in
come
the
on.
movie. I'm like, no. When you haunt my dreams and rape me in the theater, you can never be forgiven for that.
Oh my
You
God.
said it,
Dude.
J.J. Abrams. Screw
Man,
you,
dude,
J.J.
I
if
wish
you're
Daisy
passing her.
really haunt me in my dreams. Oh man.
It was not.
Dude,
it
I
was
would have.
not. It was a
dude,
nightmare,
I
dude.
would have. He would definitely take me to a galaxy far, far away. Daisy Ridley, she would definitely would.
Guys,
No,
yeah, man.
if Carrie Fisher was still alive, yeah, I would rather be with her or with Natalie Portman. That's my girl.
And,
Speaking of-
and
speaking of
John,
Black Cat,
Take your stick and
John,
shove
by the
it.
way, I saw your review of X-Men Apocalypse where you said Sophie Turner didn't do for you at Jean Grey,
No.
huh?
I'm sorry. She was playing
My God,
Irish
oh my
with a
God.
redhead. I'm sorry.
That's because
Jensen in part 3, but at least in the first 2 films, she was fine. Jean Grey, fine. She wasn't doing an accent or whatever. And, Sophia Turner just looked like puzzled. I don't know. She was just added in there.
Speaking of Brian Cranston,
Her and
What?
Hugh Jackman could never work.
What?
He looks like he's 50 years older than her.
speaking of Brian Cranston,
Oh my.
gentlemen, I can
Hey, she's got no news scenes yet. She's got no Game of Thrones. I looked her up online.
I don't care. I've never watched that show. And she
Gentlemen.
overacts when she's becoming the Phoenix. She's like, ah! I'm like, it's a Moltres.
For
That
experiment.
turned me on, dude. That gave me a boner. That gave me
Oh
for
my
ex-
God.
I looked her
I
up
was
for
like,
experimental
it's a fan service that
purposes.
doesn't work.
I looked up a
It's completely
background.
Speaking of Brian
Here-
Cranston,
When
gentlemen.
the first guy that gets killed, that's Shocker, he's like, now, you're the Shocker.
Yep, that's funny.
Okay,
Yeah, and
let's
people
get back to this film. But like I said, guys,
Yeah.
overall,
yeah,
it's fine out. Good characters, and she's fine. Michelle, she's fine what she does. But if she, even though her nickname is MJ, but she is actually Mary Jane Watson.
We'll see where it goes. In the
But
sequel, we'll find
said,
out.
if
Yeah,
she is
we-
actually
we
Mary
see where it
Jane
goes.
Watson, I won't
Maybe
be
they'll color
feeling
it.
it.
Let's see.
Well, I'll just have to
Black
deal with
Cat
it.
and
I'll
Black
just go with
Silver.
it. I won't like it, but I'll just go with it.
I'm going with it.
That's my whole thoughts. Because like I said,
What time are we ending this, guys? Are we gonna end at 12 your time?
Oh, we're gonna
we're
keep
gonna end
going
it soon.
on and on. Everybody, it's good. So, I think we both pretty much said what we gotta say, right?
Actually, we
Well,
still
the post-credit
heard the
scenes.
post-credit scenes. Oh my God, those.
Yeah, the two post-credit scenes.
Oh yeah. The
Actually, no,
Scorpion,
actually,
yeah.
wait.
Where-
I like. Listen, the
It's like,
first
oh, this guy that
one
knows
was
you, whatever.
awesome. The first one was a cool scene. The second one
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Yes.
Actually,
yeah.
Don't just die and laugh. It's supposed to piss you off, Matthew. It's supposed to piss you off.
Captain America, you dirty motherfucker.
Gentlemen,
He's like patience.
The virtue.
Awesome.
No, man, no, man, I swear. Opening night. Well, I guess Thursday's opening night, but no, anyway. The first time I saw it, somebody right behind me jumped up
Yeah.
and said, "Fuck you, Captain America, I swear." He just jumped
No,
right
that's
up
not
and said
cool.
that.
I hope he dies.
That is not cool. 'Cause
He's like, "Fuck you, Captain America."
it's a cameo. It's
You,
not.
like I said, no. This is something this is like. If in the next 15 years, if they're talking about reboot Spider-Man again, someone needs to call me and Parker because we will write the best Spider-Man script ever.
Yeah, because you guys are.
We're gonna blow all you guys away. Holy shit.
guys.
What's up,
Yeah.
Tavia?
We actually kind of missed something. We actually missed the actual ending. Where
Yeah.
That's something I've been waiting for a Spider-Man movie in a long time.
Yeah, it was a-
I've been waiting for
Spider-Man.
almost like
He's maskless, and then what's it we call it? Aunt May's behind him, and she's like,
that was funny.
"What the?" And it cuts, and I was.
That was funny.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Oh yes. I was
they're
just
Marvel
going. I was going crazy. I didn't care. I was like,
Yeah,
this is the
finally.
movie I've been waiting for.
Fine, all the fans are pretty much coming. Why can't they do it before?
Do you think she's actually gonna believe he's Spider-Man, or is she think he's gonna make up an excuse or something,
Okay,
or like make up a lie?
Okay, here's the thing about that ending. Since Aunt May almost said the F-bomb, that shows that this movie has more balls than the other Spider-Man films.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
John Watts saw Deadpool and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna trim some of the violence.
Well, yeah, because Spider-Man's like
Spider-Man
Deadpool.
killed
He
people.
was.
Same colors, personality, a lot of he quips a lot. They're almost the same. Like they're like two brothers, pretty much.
Yeah, man. Deadpool's my older brother. That's how it works out.
It's so great to do a crossover.
And the eyes move like Deadpool's
Yeah,
eyes move, and they're both white. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that ending worked because it got people talking. I'm like, oh damn, I want to see the sequel right now.
Because I've been down
Here, but
Because here's the thing, I've been waiting for Armored Finality for Spider-Man for the movie for decades. Because the comics have ruined that recently, thanks to one with the bullshit. The TV show did not do anything with it. So thank God they're finally doing it. It was in something outside of me. Because if the movie are doing it correctly and they're all doing what they're doing, I know where they're heading. My bet is they're gonna do Ultimate Nights, Volume 18, Ultimate Spider, which that would be amazing.
Actually,
speech.
Before we sign off, I would like to talk about like my ideas and plans for the sequel. I think for the sequel, of course, have Scorpion as the villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe
Absolutely. I waited so
Maybe
long
Mysterio.
for him
With many
since the
villains.
cartoon, since the 90s
Have
cartoon.
Ant-Man. Well, have Ant-Man being the sequel. I know Tom Holland said the same thing too, but
Oh, yeah.
I think we hope for Spider-Man and Ant-Man to team up.
Yeah. And
I'll say,
Watson,
man, if I want to
cameo,
go
maybe,
with
yeah.
that, I'm actually betting on Mysterio.
Yeah. Because I think the special
in my
effects on him would look
if-
great.
in my mind, this is my plot for Spider-Man Homecoming sequel, okay? After the events of Avengers 4, Peter Parker is
Infinity War.
traumatized over whatever happened at the end of Avengers 4. This Spider-Man, the sequel is going to take minutes after Avengers 4, have it be a little bit traumatized of what happened at the events of that movie. And he has to be prepared for SATs, since he's going to
Oh
be in
wait,
his junior year.
when's the second Homecoming coming out?
And
2009
Like,
2020
it'll be
falling
years,
out.
but I don't really know. Too much
That's
to be
what they
sure.
said, summer of
I don't
2019.
know
Well,
for sure, but I know it's about like
the
2019,
full-
2020.
Yeah.
Avengers 4. Avengers 3. I mean, that's gonna
It's next
be
year.
2018, next year.
You have,
Infinity War
next May.
Part 1. No, listen, Infinity War is gonna be in 2018, and then Avengers is gonna be in
and Black
2019.
Panther and Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys,
awesome.
but anyway,
Too, which I can't wait for, man. Yes, Cable. Yeah.
yes, but like I said, have Peter get prepared for the SAT scores, and I feel like for the love interest for the next movie should be
When?
actually Betty Brant. Betty Brant should be the love interest because she's actually is Peter Parker's first comics.
I thought you were
And
I
going
think she
to
was casted in Homecoming, but they cut her out.
what was down.
I think she was cut out of the sixth movie because she was in the movie, but they said no, there's too many characters, so let's just.
Actually, that's not true. Wait, actually,
I can't wait till this comes out on Blu-ray, man. I can't wait.
Actually, that's not true, John. Betty Brant actually is in this movie as a newcaster for high school.
Oh.
I feel bad for the
And not
actress
only
though,
that,
like, because
I
she was
also-
cut from the movie when she was in it. Like,
Also,
she-
too, I also do want to see that Peter Parker and Betty Brant are talking, and they will actually, and she's actually think after high school, she'll work for the Daily Bugle, and she has to get a resume, and then she'll have a meeting or.
And we
Just
got
have
J.J.
a
Jameson by
representation
him.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
who
When was he in the
Because
the only way I
And
think
see, even
Peter
Parker
Parker look
likes
at
my
the Daily
idea for the
Bugle.
sequel, too.
Only way he'll look at the Daily Bugle is if Iron Man dies or something.
Yep.
That's the only way he'll look at the Daily Bugle. But I don't.
Fine with that. Honestly speaking, I'll be fine with that.
wait. Who played J. Jonah? We got the one.
Oh my
Stan Lee! Get motherfucking Stan Lee before he goes, man. Stan Lee's always been wanting to play J. Jonah. He's like, fucking do it. Sorry about that.
I remember that Stanley. I mean that can happen.
I don't think Stan Lee could act. I just think like he's the person that's like the one cameo. That's why I don't think like he could handle that.
that cameo was funny.
Yeah, he was the guy out of the window. It's like, hey, and people clapped.
But you see, it would
Wait,
be
how
great
do you
if they
get
got
that?
J.K. Simmons back, but he's too busy hanging out with Batman and the rest of the Justice League, so he's like doing some Flash time travel type shit.
We need J.K. Simmons back at J. Jonah because he's perfect casting. He's J. Jonah. Like,
Yeah.
come
No,
on,
man, I think J.J.
Yeah,
J.
JK.
Jameson made a great choice. Spider-Man's going to shit. Time to go to help DC out. So it sucks, but I honestly don't know who else
Hey, I'm fine with
they're
it.
going to
Yeah,
get.
just for.
I think he's gonna do great.
Who should play Miles Morales? He's probably going to be in the
only that.
sequel.
I heard that man about to be in the sequel.
I know Josh
And
is
not
like,
okay.
dreading
Not
it.
only also too that since Betty Brant in Spider-Man: Homecoming looks similar to Gwen Stacy, the same hair, clothes, headband.
Yeah.
Have a scene where her and Peter is walking down the street, and someone will point to her and say, "Hey, are you Gwen Stacy's younger sister?" And they were like, "Who?" I think that would be a good reference to Gwen Stacy. I think.
yeah.
Personally,
They
I didn't need to say Gwen for college. Like, happy to go to college, meet Gwen and Mary Jane. Then we could go.
Oh my God.
Oh, crap. Or
I think it's gonna be very hard to type top 10 from him. I think
like Spider-Man did. Like, go got to.
I'm an idiot.
Like, have Gwen Stacy like be at the.
What the fuck?
Problem
Wait,
solved.
Parker, what's going on?
Okay, guys. I'm sorry about that. I was just rewatching the part of my Transformers Last Night rant review. The ending. I
I'm not seeing that.
I forgot how crazy I was. I'll just say I was almost
Josh
climbing walls.
destroyed this movie.
Were you almost as crazy as
Well,
me?
you know, he probably
destroyed
just.
this movie on Facebook. He did.
Okay, well, you know, I know my rant's long. If you don't want to hear the whole crap, just skip
I'll see
like.
it tomorrow.
You just skip to 45 minutes if you don't want to hear me just ranting. Go to like
45 minutes? What?
no, no, man,
1
it's longer
hour.
than that. It's longer than that.
What's
I'm just saying, if you want to skip like the bullshit and go to the part that I'm laughing at right now that I'm rewatching, just skip the 45 minutes and you'll be
Is it
good.
a live stream or was it a video?
No, this was a video.
No, I know it's a video. I was being
I just
sarcastic.
thought of something funny. How about Bruce Campbell?
What? I don't understand how that's sarcastic though.
But anyway,
Because I was like, this live stream's usually that long.
I think we pretty much said we got all gotta say right about this film.
No, yeah, we can kind of, if you want to give our final thoughts.
They're all the end credit scenes. Like, the first
all
end
of the
credit
film.
scene, go to-
I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll say this.
Yeah,
I'll say this right here, guys. Love the film. It's my favorite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 2. And all of you guys pretty much saw my review, right? With the intro,
Yep.
where I dressed up in his costume.
Yeah, I saw
No,
it.
I
It's
didn't
funny.
see yours. I only saw Parker's and Sean's so far.
Wait.
The video, John. I'll send you to you.
Yeah, I'll see it tomorrow because it's almost midnight anyway. But yeah, this was everything it could have. It needed to be. Tone got rid of the origin, got rid of Uncle Ben's death because I didn't want to see that again.
Yeah, we used to understand that
And
again.
also, you got a villain that was perfect for this movie. Still can act.
Next
He's
is Venom.
threatening.
God help us.
And Sony, you better not screw Venom up again because I'm tired
They're
of you.
going to. They're going
Yeah,
to.
they got fuck up Venom.
But if you
There's
do,
no point.
just maybe he'll show up in like a second or third movie in this franchise, and they're gonna
I
be like,
heard-
nope,
yeah.
we're gonna take Venom away from you, Sony, because you are a bunch of hacks.
Agreed.
Mr. Rights, you're gonna get the profits. Who cares?
I'm
At
in
the end of
series.
the day, Marvel saved your ass. Marvel did it, not you. Marvel did
No,
it.
yeah, basically, Marvel did Sony's homework and got them an A. That's how it went down.
Exactly. That's what it
No,
was.
that
And
collaborated
thanks
with
Stan
Marvel
because
for
he wrote
Fantastic Four.
comics.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
If it wasn't for
Fuck
Stan
that
Lee,
Marvel.
that's why in the first place. So him and Marvel are the ones that did this, not you, Sony. You got a smidge of that.
Ironic
stuff, a
about
smidge.
Kevin Feige saying that and this is so ironic. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but so ironic.
It's fine.
Kevin Feige saying no plans for the Fantastic Four in the MCU, and right after that, boom! Fox announced another Fantastic Four reboot with the freaking kids
Fuck that
thing.
reboot. That reboot gonna suck.
I'm like,
you
no,
know
I'm
what?
done
They
with
are
them.
so desperate. They are so desperate. Same with for the Fantastic Four and fucking the Venom film for Sony as a comedy, and they're gonna have like a Venom wife, and then like what the fuck is that? They're gonna be like symbiote
Yeah.
semen.
Why can't
Or like-
you do
like what
Venom
the fuck is
and then
this
introduce
shit?
Hey,
comics?
that's weird.
Is this Adam Sandler movie or something?
That would be better than
See
any
Venom.
idea that Sony has. A Maximum Carnage movie where Venom and Carnage can actually meet.
Yes,
But
That would
see,
be
that
more
would
interesting.
work. You know, it's like making a Joker film without
Making it comedy,
Batman.
ha ha ha. Venom, the people's
You
faces
see,
that would be
you
stupid.
see, you
It'd be like
can't have
Spawn.
Venom without Spider-Man. That's the thing. That's
Thank
like
Thank you.
you know,
That's the $1 million question answer right there.
even if
Venom
you just
can't
say,
do his own thing.
even if Sony
Make
just
him
says,
have an
"Well, Eddie
appearance in the
Brock
second
just-"
movie and
Okay.
then do the Venom movie. That would work.
Okay,
Or don't do Venom
You can't
at
just
all.
throw Venom in a movie without without the origin.
You have an idea?
I may not agree with me.
Okay.
If we get Carnage in a movie, I still vote for Jim Carrey.
No,
I think it could
well,
work.
lately
No.
Jim Carrey, man. You know,
That
at one
doesn't
point
work.
maybe, but that he's just on the too goofy side. You need someone who's
He's
like
too old.
doesn't make jokes,
Who-
but
who-
they're very creepy and has very disturbing looks and smiles and shit. That's the kind of
Maybe
guy
Jim-
you need.
Jeff Dunham?
Maybe like a Jake Gyllenhaal or DiCaprio or someone like that.
I
Let me
mean,
see.
I see where you're going, Sean. At one point, I did think that, to be completely honest with
yeah,
you.
if they had done Spider-Man 4,
Doing
it would
Spider-Man
have
4,
worked. 'Cause
Carrey was on
Carnage is a psychopath. He is not
Yeah.
a jokester.
Yeah,
Look at those
guys-
favorite
yeah.
Carnage.
That
Look at
gives you
this.
nightmares, man. That's not a joke.
and you know
That's
what's
what
gonna
I never-
suck? And this is why I was so pissed about Spider-Man 3. But you know what?
What?
Maybe Spider-Man 3 will be better than this Venom film because at least Spider-Man 3 fucking had Spider-Man in it. You know what? This fucking, there's so much you could do with Venom in the comics, because MJ was used to Spider-Man being in the black suit. So she thought Venom was him. And she was scared out of her fucking mind,
Exactly. That's
Venom,
how Venom is supposed to
Venom
be.
knew everything about
Okay,
Spider-Man.
guys,
He knew everyone. He cared about all this shit. So there's so much you can do, but I don't know why Sony has to choose that and the villains.
Venom movie.
Greatest shit that makes Spider-Man even fucking better than he already is.
Venom only work as supporting character. You're not working at every own hero about like the only thing Venom works as own hero. It's only its own series, and that's better. But even though series not that great, like look, I love Venom. You don't want to play villains, but I don't see him as a villain. I don't see him as the anti-hero. That's not true. Scrap that. I can see Venom as an anti-hero, but only work if he was Spidey, which calling out the main antagonist. And that's it.
Exactly. I want to see Carnage. I'm tired of the teasing. I'm tired of waiting.
Here's the thing about that.
Already.
Spidey is in the MCU. He won't be in the Venom movie.
Personally, in my opinion, I said ban the Venom movie and just have Venom. But
They could work something out, Sean, because with Supergirl, she was on CBS and then she moved to another network and they had the crossover and it worked.
So maybe
negotiations can happen, man. A loophole.
Honestly,
where Spidey has to be in the film, even if he's not in the film that much. Just show him.
Well, honestly, they could always do like they do with Quicksilver, where they have two different actors.
Thank you.
No. Well, you see, this is what I brought up in my it's so just go to my channel. It's one of the most popular shit. I'm so fucking surprised it is, but that's beyond the point. My point is that. See, Quicksilver's one thing, okay? It's fucking Quicksilver, okay? A half-assed job of the Flash, okay? Basically the same motherfucker, okay? You see, that's the thing. This is Spider-Man we're talking about. We're not talking about fucking Quicksilver, some guy who can just run fast. This is Spider-Man. Everyone and their mom knows Spider-Man. Once you're born, you fucking know...
Okay, guys. Let's wrap this up very quickly because my Wi-Fi is...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to say there is no point in comparing Quicksilver and Spider-Man. There's just
no, they're completely different.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
Can we do outros?
Yeah. It's midnight and it's hard.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you guys' conversation, but I kind of want to end this really quickly because the Wi-Fi is acting up. But anyways, we all love the film. This was a fun.
It's in my top 10 of the year, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's my top 3. No, it's probably my number 1 so far this year.
It's probably in my top 10.
It's top 5. Like Wonder Woman is in my top 10. Guardians 2, John Wick 2, and the Lego Batman because that was.
I enjoyed a lot. I saw last night, The Devil's Candy.
Anyway, let's give our ratings. As I meant before my review, I give this movie at 4 out of 5 stars. Is it perfect? No. Is it a great Spider-Man movie? Yes.
No.
Is it the best Spider-Man we had in years? Yeah. Is it better Spider-Man 2? No. Spider-Man 2 might be a perfection in my eye. That movie was perfection.
Yeah, that movie is gonna stand the test of time.
Yeah, better than Titan franchise. Titan franchise sucks. Fuck that franchise. But it's not good at the original or Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Both movies are great, and I'm glad we got Spider-Man movie, and I cannot wait to see Spider Homecoming.
I just recently got John Wick Chapter 1 on Vudu.
Yep. My rating is... so you still talking, Tavia?
Yeah. I can't wait to see Spider-Man in Infinity War. So, and Spider-Man, take them all for sending Spidey, and over there Sony and fuck the defenders up. Sony, don't focus Spidey again, please.
Don't.
Yeah, I would give this a high. If you go by numbers, 10 out of Infinity out of 10. I mean, honestly, I think this is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Is not saying something. I don't know. I just feel like I found nothing wrong with this movie. Like there was nothing wrong I could find it for some reason. I don't know why that is. Sort of movies you watch, you just can't it doesn't slow down you like.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite. Probably one of my favorite superhero movies. It's probably tied with The Dark Knight. It's one of my favorites. Maybe even better than Dark Knight. I like The Dark Knight. It's good.
like I said, this has been a fun spoiler talk.
I had
Got
a
it, y'all.
blast,
Here we
man.
all love the film. We all love Spider-Man. That's the most important thing about opinions
Yeah.
on the other films. This movie is great. At least we
Yeah,
Yes,
it was a
all
breath
agree
of
on
fresh freaking air.
Yeah,
This
it was.
was Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that tonight,
Yeah.
Sean. Not tonight.
Yeah.
It's same way.
This film was basically the third film that we wanted in 2007, and the real Amazing Spider-Man 2, the real deal. You had a couple villains, and they made it work. One main villain, a side villain, and the Tinkerer, who's a even smaller villain. And they respect the source material, and it was funny. Smart jokes like Fembusters, which Sony could never be forgiven for that.
Let's not talk about
This
that.
was way better.
What's that talking about?
I laughed from the beginning of the movie to the very end. Carried this movie on his shoulders. It wasn't Iron Man 4, it was his film. And everything they did was a nod to the comics and the cartoons and the original Raimi films and everything else. And what worked in this movie worked.
Mhm.
It was just fun. I loved seeing this in the theater. This was a event movie.
Yep.
I belong for this. 8.5 out of 10. I loved it. Yeah, it has some gripes here and there, some editing issues a little bit, with the fight scenes at the end. But did it work as a reboot?
Yes.
And the lighter tone, the younger cast, everything flowed well. I can't wait till this is on Blu-ray. The special features are going to be amazing. And I'm glad Anthony got dressed up in the costume. This movie was a passion project. It really was.
Yep.
John Watts knocked it out of the park. This is what you call a passion project from beginning to end. You could tell this director was having fun doing this film.
Yes.
And the cast. Everyone that worked on this movie did a bang-up
People
job.
are-
You knocked it out of the park.
As I watched the Raimi films, this movie was okay. It was so. They still have the nostalgia gun over that. I think they just really need to.
Uh-oh. What about going in and out?
I've seen certain reviews that people just saying that fans are basically just
So,
sucking Marvel's dick.
so who else has to give their final thoughts? Sean, me, and
Sean.
and Tavia? Or no, wait, no, Tavia already won.
Have you already get? And I gave mine. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
it's just me and
stopped
Sean
by,
then?
definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess Anthony's having issues. Do you just want to... I can go after you, Sean, if I don't... seem like Anthony's not responding.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
So you can go, Sean.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, man.
So, you go.
Yeah, I love this movie. Probably my number 3 favorite movie in the series, which is kind of shocking for me. Like the Raimi trilogy, it's kind of shocking for me. Yeah, I love this movie. It's a lot of fun. Far better than the last 2 pieces of shit. A million times better.
Yep.
Kind of ironic I'm wearing an Amazing Spider-Man t-shirt.
Yep.
So same here, and this is from Homecoming. I got this from the theater.
Cute.
Worth every penny.
Oh yeah, the space symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the ending of Civil War.
Yes.
A couple of pictures of the movie, but not enough to just make it the worst movie in the series. Not enough at all. I love this movie. It's a lot of fun. It was so happy to put him back where he should be. Quite sadly, it took us 4 years to get him there. But it was
Yeah.
worth the wait.
It was.
So I will so pick this up on Blu-ray with Guardians 2.
Yeah, definitely. I love both of these movies to death, without question.
God, I'm fucking behind on movies.
Alright, well, this was fun. I'm gonna take a piss quickly, so that I'm not back when this ends.
Okay.
Parker can go next. Yeah.
Okay, so to sum this up quick is this a perfect film? No film's fucking perfect. But is this the best, or is this a perfect Spider-Man film? You bet you motherfucking ass it is. This was just everything. Again, I said it. Well, geez, what are all those fucking noises? Anyway, so as I was saying, this is the Spider-Man film. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, things I've been waiting for since Spider-Man 2." Nah, the Spider-Man film I've been fucking waiting for. Period. Fucking period is big.
Yeah.
Just fucking. You know, you could complain about certain things, but when people say, I still prefer Toby. You know what? We agree to disagree, but honestly, I don't understand it. Just get the fuck off of Raimi's cock. I mean, seriously, it was great nostalgia past. It was a lot of fun with those first two films.
Let's talk about the
Sorry
present.
again,
the
guys,
past.
for
okay.
This was a love letter. It's like Marvel and Disney
Sorry
were
about
like,
that, guys, but,
like talking to each other and saying, fuck Sony. They wrote a love letter to us Spider-Man fans.
Hey, like I said,
never mind.
Also to attest to the Raimi film, saying, well, for people who watched this movie, saying it was good, it was okay.
Shit. Got Wi-Fi.
It's kind of funny getting interrupted and then the guy cuts in and out. It's kind of funny. I don't know, or maybe.
Josh completely disappeared, but at least he enjoyed Park or something.
But no, I know
it's just finished.
You see, and you can call me a Marvel fanboy or a Spider-Man. See, if you call me a, Marvel fanboy, I'll if you really want me to go into detail on that, I'm not going to waste time, but I will, But no, this could have been made, and if Sony if Sony was able to do this, I would have been surprised. And this just shows Sony clearly needs help and guidance. I mean, Marvel did. Sony handled the marketing. That's why the marketing sucked so much ass.
The marketing was garbage. Holy shit.
Oh, he's not going to punch anybody. That wasn't necessary.
Yeah, but what this film...
character.
You know what? So yeah, this is my Spider-Man film. I'll always remember this, and I cannot wait to rewatch it again. It's everything I could have wanted in a Spider-Man film.
Yes. And Parker, since you talked about the Spider-Man fanboy part, okay, it's okay for the Power Rangers movie, which was just mediocre at best. They said that was made for Power Rangers fans. But just listen. If the Power Rangers movie was made for Power Rangers fans only, and they loved the movie anyway, nobody's bothered than them, right? For Spider-Man fans, and Spider-Man fans love this movie no matter what.
Yeah.
We're called Marvel fanboys or Spider-Man fanboys.
Yeah, my dad enjoyed a lot too. My dad's not a big fan of Marvel movies or anything.
You see,
superhero movies, but he enjoyed it.
My mom enjoyed
the Toby films, the first two were good. Like, actually,
the first two
films, they were great. Comic book adaptations,
there's some issues, but I still enjoy them. I saw them before this movie.
Yeah. You see, I don't think if you're not a Spider-Man fan, you probably won't get a lot of what this film does.
Yeah.
So I think that adds to it, and us all here are Spider-Man fans, so that's why we reacted the way we did.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Old, I love Spider-Man from the get-go. 3 years old.
I don't even know how old I was. I can't even remember.
Yes, and like I said before, guys, people are too attached to the Raimi movie. They happen to know.
I still enjoy them, but this one
is decent. Or
amazing in every way. It's not like if this was Spider-Man 3, it would have been. I would have been fine with it because I would have been like, yeah, it gave us everything we wanted. It didn't have to be dark.
It's the perfect reboot to this character that we needed ever since time.
You see, dude, I remember the day. It was like February. I think it was February 12th of 2015, right?
Yeah.
Was that the date they announced that Sony and Marvel would be working together? Oh man, that was one of the best days of my life. And you see, the fans have been wanting that. And once we got it, we're all happy. There's a few dickheads out there, just a few of them.
Yeah.
Boys
that hated Wonder Woman. They hated Guardians 2. They hated this movie.
But you listen to their complaint.
They need to loose and let it run wild. That's what happened with Parker.
See, look, man, I'm just a fucking kid. I'm dumb as hell, just like Spider-Man in this film. So just absolutely great. Again, I can't praise it enough.
Anyways, we should probably wrap this up. That's how we get this midnight.
Yes, this was a podcast that I'll remember forever, man. Just welcome back, Spidey.
Yeah, welcome back, Spidey.
Welcome home, Spidey. What's the tone? Stay on Sony and screw you over. Sony, you take Spidey away from us, I'll be pissed. You take
Spider-Man.
I'm gonna launch a full-scale assault on Sony Pictures.
No, man, all of us. We're gonna bring the nerd pack, man. The whole 3,000 of us.
Yeah.
Wait, are
So
we DX
going down to
or something?
Sony
Are we
Studios
DX?
and we're gonna
And then we're
show
gonna
them,
tank or
man.
something?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Are we DX? We're gonna ball in on a tank.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
It's a wrestling joke because DX back in the day
Oh,
had a
oh.
war with
Oh,
another
yeah.
company.
But no, it's gonna be all
Yeah.
3,000 of us marching through the streets, heading towards Sony, the fucking studio or whatever the headquarters
Yeah.
are. And we're gonna show them, man.
It works.
Be like, how dare you steal Spider-Man? Sons of bitch.
Yeah.
But no,
And we're the ones that were rewarded.
Yep.
Us
Wait,
fans.
after
This
suffering
was
from
for us, man.
after having 3 horrible movies, horrible Spider movies, we finally got this by me after 10 years of waiting.
Yeah.
Damn time flies.
Yes, sir.
Been
it
worth
does
it.
fly. I've been a huge Spider-Man fan since I was 11 years old.
Same. Anyways.
I guess we're waiting until
Spider-Man
Anthony
was
comes
the first
back.
Superhero movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. I mean, that's the first superhero movie I ever saw.
The first Spider-Man,
Yeah.
the first time I saw Spider-Man after the 90 Spider-Man cartoon.
And see why that film was so special back then, because that was the first Spider-Man film.
Yeah,
So-
it was.
Yeah.
So-
and it came out after 9/11, which was a huge
Which were they
risk because the
Yeah.
trailer showed them the Twin Towers. They had to cut it out of the film, but then the film was fun and it was lighthearted.
Yep.
That's what worked for that film. 15 years ago.
after the show and feeling I just Twin Towers in it, but
And we needed that. We needed a hero we could count on.
Okay, guys. Let's say where
Yeah.
they can find you all, so we can say where they can find you all, so we can wrap this up because this Wi-Fi is just getting annoying right now.
Yeah.
you follow
I'm
me,
John
you
Avenger
just-
on YouTube. I have a Twitter as well and Facebook, and I also have a Daily Motion account. Just put John Avenger 1985. Not the other one is a fake, so remember that. But anyway, that's
Gotcha.
my plugin.
All right,
Go ahead,
I'll
Tevye.
go next. You can follow my YouTube touch point on my screen, my Twitter. I'm going to join us for the Spider-Man and Homecoming Sport for discussion. And to
Yep.
pull out the, like I said before, welcome home, Spidey. And how we stay home.
Yeah,
and
welcome
Sony, don't fuck with my video, especially with Venom. After the Venom movie, fuck the Venom movie, and just, I'm sticking with this Spidey.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with something good because what's good feels good. You know what we watched was a great freaking movie.
Nope.
Is that show on Netflix, by the way?
No, I checked.
Damn.
All right, this show.
Which one? That spectacular one? Yeah, they probably have it online somewhere.
U.S. movies. That's what I use. U.S. movies. That's what I use.
Yeah, but they do have it on Blu-ray on Best Buy, Target.
Or Amazon. Like I got Amazon.
Yeah, or Amazon, exactly. Yeah, I want to get it. Yeah, after seeing this, I want to get more Spidey merchandise because support the character.
I actually came out with a free ticket to Maze Spider-Man 2. I actually used that ticket for Maze Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
You know, you should have wiped your ass with that ticket. That's all it's worth is one good shit right after it.
Yeah. Well, I had to buy that boy to support Spider-Man to get over Spider-Man. So I'm like, God, that's so. Actually, speaking of Spider-Man, we are getting a new Spider-Man show, and oh God, the animation looks really bad.
It looks like another typical Ultimate Spider-Man type thing in a way.
The good is
I'm a little curious. I'm probably gonna watch it just for because I'm waiting for the movie to come out on Blu-ray. So I'm like, hey, he has the hoodie suit, so I'm gonna probably see it.
the one good thing that came out of the show, is saying is they don't break the fourth wall crap. Thank God.
That was so stupid in the Ultimate Spider-Man.
It was garbage. Like, what the fuck was I doing? What's about trying to bet? Apparently, Spider-Man gonna be on that show. Why? My mom gonna be on that show. Huh? Why? What? Vulture on the show was gonna be a movie. I'm fine with that. But this show, I don't know if you're right. They paid Venom to be on the show again. But it was Venom again. It was Eddie Brock and Harry Osborn Venom. Oh God. You're gonna hang on from that now. Be stupid. Anyways.
Yeah, you guys can find me at a Nuke Battle. And I have an upload lady, but I'm gonna be doing a completion of some of my funniest Jason and funny moments on Friday the 13th. That's me as Jason. That's being edited, so hope you guys will watch out with that. And yeah, just that's where you guys can find me. And this movie was one of the best movies I've ever seen, I think, in superhero, like any superhero movie ever.
Yeah. And a fun summer movie. See? It doesn't always have to end with a beam in the sky. Studios.
Oh yeah, fuck those beams
Yeah.
in the sky.
Yeah,
Goddamn, I'll piss in the
Yeah, they can
sky.
have it.
Piss straight up.
I was sick of that. They did that in Avengers. They did that in Man of Steel. They did that in Fan 4 Stick, Suicide Squad. It's been done to death.
But that didn't make sense.
Fighting Spidey in Coney Island. Awesome. I live near there, so it's a nice nod to my home. So I'm like, yeah, New York.
Actually, one thing I want to Spider Team with the Defenders. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to get everybody like to wrap it up because the Wi-Fi was going in and out.
That's what we're doing.
So-
I think.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, I
Yeah,
guess
we are wrapping up.
Sean, if you want to go.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, you guys can find me on
But
YouTube.
the broadcast ended, though.
The broadcast ended.
Yes.
Still alive.
No, it didn't. Yeah, we're still.
It's there. My thing.
No, I'm on the live YouTube page. You're still live.
Yeah, it's still live. So
No, on my
Live.
thing is that the live video has
if we
ended.
go off the air, just hey guys, see you guys in the next one. We're gonna do a live podcast
yeah,
again
'cause-
tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We're doing the 1 year anniversary of the Nerd Pack. That's a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm invited,
6 o'clock.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
yeah,
anyway,
man.
guys,
Everyone's
yeah.
invited.
What time is it?
Let's end it.
And
Guys,
it's probably went 3
Guys,
hours,
guys,
but
guys.
it was worth every moment.
guys,
so.
guys,
What
Yeah,
time is
damn
it,
right.
Papa?
Hold on for a
What?
second. Hold on.
What?
Broadcast has ended. It's my thing is that. the
No,
live video-
it's I'm on the
It's
YouTube
fine.
page and I'm still watching it. I see
Those are
it,
live.
and same on the. Yeah, we're still live. It must be something with yours.
It's a
Anthony.
glitch, probably,
Yeah.
Anthony. But anyway, see you guys in the next
All
podcast.
right. See ya.
I'm getting very annoyed by this Wi-Fi. I'm not even. But anyways, guys, if we're still live, if we are still live, you guys all introduce yourself. Say where they can find you, right?
I
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
but I can go quick.
They'll
Parvis
see
Michael.
this video,
Yeah,
Facebook, so
yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be sharing it on Facebook so people can find us.
Same.
Anyway, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for this was really what we needed this summer, definitely. After last
Yep,
summer
damn
was a
right.
disaster, this one saved it. This year, awesome superhero movies in a
Mhm.
row. It didn't
Yep.
stop. It started with Guardians and it ended with this one. Perfect.
Yep.
I couldn't be any higher if I could. Hopefully in November we get even more films. Hopefully, I'm pulling for DC. I hope that Justice League is good. It won't
Justice
top
League, I'm
this.
scared.
Hope it's
Oh.
good. Thor, I'm looking forward to it. Even though Josh is very apprehensive, I'm like, hey, it's still Marvel. They're still in good hands. So I'll leave you guys on that. See you guys in the next one.
Yep. Take care, John.
All right, take it easy. Good night, guys.
See ya, John.
Yeah, bye. Okay.
Anyway, since we are still alive, I'm gonna wrap up with nutshell like and probably go to bed. So anyway, but I'm going and I'll tell you guys later. Hopefully, Justice League is good. Oh God, like Justice League, I'm scared. Like one of those good, but Justice League, I'm hoping that's good, but I'm worried. But that's another day.
Yeah, who knows? I
I'm looking
mean-
forward to. And let's hope the train keeps on going. Anyways, thank you for joining them. See you next time. See ya. I'm gonna go for bed.
Bye,
See you
Tavia.
guys.
Have a good night, man. Take care.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Should we end the live stream?
I think we're still live. I think. So, yeah, Anthony, you there? You gonna end it, or what the f is even there? I guess not. Yeah.
This is awkward.
Yeah, I guess we just keep waiting. Oh, there. Okay, there he goes. We're still live, so yeah, we're just waiting for Anthony to stop the live stream.
2
This is
hours
fun.
later.
I think we're gonna talk after live, or when we're not live, or off
I'm
air.
gonna talk. So when is the Finn?
It's tomorrow at. Let me go to. I can't remember the exact time. Let me just check here. It's tomorrow at. Oh yeah, because you're in the same time zone as me, right, Matthew?
I'm in Texas, so I think yeah.
Okay, yeah. Texas is right, a couple states below me. It's at. Let me go to the events part here. Events. Oh, is there?
Is
There's
it
Anthony.
11:19 where y'all right now? Parker,
Yeah.
is it 11:19 right now where you are?
Yep. It's at 6 p.m. So
Our
6
time?
p.m. your time. Yeah. Our time. It's gonna be 7 for Sean and Anthony and a few others.
All right,
And-
I'll see. Like, I want to make it. Hopefully, I can.
Well, yeah, because if you come late too, that's gonna be fine. We're gonna be live because this is gonna be a long one, so we're gonna be talking for fucking hours. So if you're an hour late, we're still gonna be So it's gonna work out, man.
Make sure there's an opening on the Hangout for me to join.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you the link, and if you need the link to be resent, just
Like,
just
there's too many people in the
message me.
Hangout. Make sure I can at least get in the Hangout.
No, yeah, it's because who's all going? John, not John. He heavy metal fan is his real name's John. Me, you, Matthew, Sean, Ty, Anthony, Josh, Tavia, and then I think maybe John, and of course Doug Samson said he can't go. He probably has work, obviously, but no, yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I got to do the Q&A tomorrow. I got some pretty funny questions, especially from my friend Jordan. I'm not going to spoil those
Can
two.
I ask? If I ask some questions to you, can they be funny, dirty questions?
No, yeah, Jordan asked some dirty ones, man. I think it was like, well, I don't want to spoil it, but no, fuck, screw it. He said, would you rather have herpes or AIDS or something? So that's going to be a tough one to answer.
AIDS you can hide. Herpes you can't.
Yeah, so I don't know but no, yeah. So ask as many as you want about film, music, even weird shit. It doesn't really matter.
I'll just send you through Messenger, okay? I'll just send it through Messenger too. The questions.
Well, yeah, or I can just send you the link to the video and you can type it down in the comments.
No, I'm not. I don't like going through the comments. I'll send you messages.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Just send it
questions.
to me. Yeah, that's cool.
What time?
I guess we're waiting for Anthony to come.
Be uploaded?
I don't know. I'm gonna record it tomorrow. It's gonna be uploaded probably before we go live, an hour or so before. Just waiting for Anthony. It's taking a while.
It's kind of an awkward silence, don't you think? Oh, Anthony.
It kind of is. Hey, Anthony, let's just end this here because we're kind of waiting in silence or complete nothingness. You there, man? You there, Anthony? Oh, well, fuck. That sucks.
It shows he's still here.
Yeah, he is here. He's just not talking, or we can't hear him, or something's wrong. No, yeah, in my Transformers rant, if you want to watch the whole thing, go ahead. There's more details in that. But if you want to go to the scene, I couldn't that I was just going nuts at. Skip to like I think the 45-minute mark, like 45 minutes, like right there. Skip to right there, and you'll know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I had no one by my side to a pity on my bitch. Shut up to my vibe. Shut up like a whip it, and I'm still fucking high. 21 bottles, rose on the wall, 21 bottles on the wall. Take one down, pass it along. 20 bottles on the wall, 20 bottles on the wall. Pass it around, take one down. I got 19 bottles on the wall. 19 bottles on the wall, take one down, pass it along. I got 18 bottles on the wall. Take a bottle down. Oh, I forgot how it goes now. Back. I'm confused, Paco.
Hmm?
I just got confused. I was trying to do the bottle song to pass time, and I got confused.
Oh, okay.
20 bottles on the wall, 20 bottles on the wall, take one down, pass it along, 19 bottles on the wall. What do we do about technology?
I have no idea.
There's a show, it got canceled though. I think it was called, it was when all the power in the world was like out.
There would probably be people breaking into people's houses, a lot of killings, a lot of stealing going on, a lot of that shit. All good stuff. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Because there would be no power for like refrigerators or food. It would just be complete chaos, killing each other, all of that crazy shit. Miserable stuff. Anthony, there, you want to just click off, turn it off live because you're kind of waiting here in absolute silence. Anthony, man, are you there? Fuck. Okay, well, I guess we're still waiting. Ugh. Oh, man, I'm just going to lay down and while we wait. This is taking too long.
Well, it's because his Wi-Fi is shit.
I know, but it's like, when you think you would join, can't you at least just click stop the live thing? And I don't know. Oh, boy.
This is awkward.
I know, it's so weird. It's like, hey, Anthony, there, man? I guess I'm not going to try this time. It's like we're like, we could leave the hangout, but then he'll get confused. Or I don't know, maybe, I don't know, fuck it.
Mm-hmm. 25 bottles of beer on the wall, 25 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it along.